That is a beautiful thing.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to our weekly streaming session. You may notice that I am not sitting in the DM
I'm in
chair.
a very terrible position.
Yep.
You see my bowling
You're
area.
taller than Stephen.
You are taller than Stephen.
Yes.
I think I'm the tallest out of the group.
You might be.
right?
Might be.
Maybe.
It's not a high
But
bar.
Yeah, no, it is not a high
Anyway.
I'm not sure any of us are. Well, okay, you and
Well,
Matt.
I'm very short.
Considering I live in a
Yeah.
household where there are people taller than me, that
At
makes me
any
feel better.
rate, now that we have Braden mostly out of the way,
Mhm.
Jeez, Keith.
Oh,
man.
my
Ouch.
heart!
Why are
Um,
you this way?
I have no idea. It's a Monday,
It's a Monday.
and
We're just
yeah.
going for blood.
Yeah.
Well, considering the game we're about to play, it's actually appropriate, but we'll get to that in just a second. You may notice I'm not sitting in the DM's chair. We are short players, and we don't quite have enough of a quorum to get started on the next chapter really well. So we are taking this week and going to do some casual board gaming. We have Lance and Kyrie, and on the other side of the table we've got Braden.
Hello.
And then there's Dan.
It's gonna be
I
a
mean, I could
weird
also do this,
group,
and there you guys
Hi
are.
guys.
So we are going to be playing a couple board games here on stream for you guys, just because we had this like phenomenal streak of not streaming for a while. So we figured, even if we're not playing our campaign, we probably need to put something out there just so you guys know we're not
We're still
dead.
alive.
That's
So we have chosen a couple of games. We are going to start with a game called Eschaton, and it's one that we picked up at FanX, Salt Lake City, about 2 or 3 years ago, I guess.
That would have been back. That was 2018.
It was,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
it was
I think it was
pre-COVID.
2018.
Yeah,
It
that was
pre-COVID.
fall of 2018.
It's actually it's a pretty cool little world domination game with a
That's 4
twist,
years
and we
ago.
will explain that to you as we go. But before we get into the actual games, we're just going to run through real quick a few quick reminders. We do have our YouTube channel. All the video content that we create does wind up there.
Eventually.
Eventually, yes, I am behind. Thank you, Lance. Yes, I know. But it gets there eventually. So if you want to be,
Part 2 and 3 of the Western, and then the newest one.
yes. So if you want to be reminded when I put all of the missing content up on the YouTube channel, do go over there. Easiest way to find it, go to YouTube, search for Casual Cactus. While you're there, do hit like and subscribe. Make sure you ring the bell notification icon so that anytime I catch up and finally put stuff up, like every month or so, you'll get the notification that it's there. We do also run a Discord server. It's where we put up all the announcements about streaming changes, any announcements that we have to make. Typically, announcements about changes to the schedule will be there on the Discord server. So if you're not already subscribed to that, do go ahead and do that. You can join up. It's sort of a casual place to hang out. Kyrie does creative
Yep.
streaming, and all of her announcements do
Yep.
wind up there as well. So you
Yes.
guys can keep tabs on when she's live and doing her thing.
Etc. Yes. Or
So,
when I'm not live.
or when you're not live and still doing
Sometimes
stuff.
I update on Discord. Not
Yeah.
often. Enough, probably.
So, I know that feeling all too well. Okay, so those are the big ones. So we're gonna get right into Eschaton.
Can I give a shout out?
Sure, go right
Okay.
ahead.
For those of you who don't know, you probably wouldn't know. Griffin Saddlebag has started their second Kickstarter for their second book of 500 magical items, as well as more subclasses and all of that. I kickstarted the first book and I loved it, and I plan on kickstarting the second one. So I just wanted to give a quick shout out to them because they have some very impressive stuff that they do. So I just wanted to shout out that because I love the books.
We're not sponsored, by the way.
No,
but,
that's why it's a shout
But
out.
if you'd like to sponsor
If you'd like to sponsor us.
If you'd like to
You have spots
sponsor,
available.
I
for
guess
sponsorships.
along the same lines, we could talk a little bit about.
miss you,
Woohoo! Hey,
Steven.
Steven!
Thank you for
I suppose we
subscribing.
could also talk about a couple of other Kickstarters. We could talk about the big one, Brando Sando,
oh,
$35 million.
Is it
now
ended yet?
kickstarting everyone
And who is
publishing
Kickstarting
anything.
everything in the publishing field.
That's
Yeah.
freaking amazing.
So that's pretty
Incredible.
cool. It's I think last I saw it's down to the wire. It's 3 or 4 days left. So if you haven't gotten in on that but want to, time is short. You might want to get with
I've
that.
only read a few of his stuff, but from what I've read, he does really good stuff.
He does.
And you guys
He does.
gush about him off stream.
Yes.
Yep.
So.
And so if you want the books that he is writing and you want to like put money in other people's pockets, it seems like a good way
So
to
there
do
you
it.
go.
So
There you
is
go.
he? Is
Also,
he? So are
books
these
he's
only?
written, I believe, is the...
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
they're already
He's
written. He's
Although
just
they're
has to
still
edit them.
going through some of the editing, so you can't say he's totally done writing.
So
but
are these going to
effectively
be
he's
their
done
own
writing.
standalone,
Yeah.
or are these?
3 of the 4 are within the Cosmere one,
But still standalone.
but still standalone.
It's just
and
a universe.
Are they going to be
And-
exclusive to people who do the
No.
Kickstarter? Or are these-
Eventually they will be available, but
Okay.
the first run is going to go to
Yeah.
people who back in.
The first
Okay.
batch will be to the
Interesting.
back.
And then there's
Um,
a policeman alone, right? No Cosmere.
Yeah, the last one is its own thing completely.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other news, I know MCDM, Matt Colville is fulfilling Kingdoms in Warfare, but they did announce this week that they're gearing up to start their 3rd Kickstarter. So you can sign up for that announcement as well. Again, none of these are anything that we're getting kickbacks on or sponsored by. Hint, hint, if you guys want to. But things that we
Matt,
really
email
like.
us.
They're creators that we like, and they fall into our niche, and we really believe in them. So we want to make you guys aware of them as well. I think that's all I'm going to say about any of that. So we can move on to Eschaton.
Stephen, thank you for the bits.
Thank you,
for
Stephen.
Thank you for the
subscribing.
biddies. Thank you for the biddies. So
Eschaton.
So I'm going to leave it to Braden and Lance to sort of walk us through the game of Eschaton.
Okay,
Okay.
so Eschaton is a hybrid, like,
Deck
risk...
builder risk.
Yeah, it's
sort of game.
deck building with risk, and that sounds complicated. It's surprisingly not.
Once you get going.
Yeah, once
once you
once
get
someone
going.
explains it to you. So,
Yes.
Keith, if you want to switch us back to the big
Sure.
thing.
So basically, we are all trying to win the favor of the Dark Lord, who will destroy this land, and to do so, we must build up our following, which is a bunch of cards that we have. That's just like right below here. We've got like a bunch of cards that we have to use in order to get more favor or to control more of the map, to get more favor, and the person with the most favor by the end is deemed willing and worthy enough to survive the Armageddon that the Dark Lord shall set upon Eschaton.
So, we put out 6 cards, right?
Yes.
And it's in the bottom 3.
Yes,
Okay, so there will be up to 6 rounds of this game.
these right here.
At the end of each round, we will flip over an event or an omen card that will have some effect. We'll get into that when they happen. One of the last 3 cards is the Armageddon card.
And we get one more round to try.
Yeah,
and...
when the Armageddon card is played, at the end of that round, the game is over and we tally up our points.
And we get one more turn to try and get as much more favor before
Yes.
the turn ends.
So there are several different ways to gain favor. At the end of the game, if you control one of the territories on the board, each territory is worth a certain number of points. At the end of the game, if you control that territory, you get that many points of favor. If occasionally some of the event cards will be things like whoever whoever fulfills this specific requirement gets bonus favor at the end of
Or
the game.
by the end of the round, if someone owns a specific plot of land, they get extra points as well.
There is also cards like this one, the Thrall. They will, in the bottom corner, there will be a little black square with a number in it. That is how many points that card is worth at the end of the game. So, that is how you win. How you play, everybody starts with the same deck of 7 cards. You draw the top 5 cards and play them. So I will go first. I drew an initiate, an acolyte, a fanatic, a supplicant, and another fanatic. So every card has 4 symbols along the side. The top symbol, it looks like a chain, is called zeal. For every point of zeal that you draw in your hand, you get to draw that many extra cards from your deck.
And it does not look like you have any zeal at the moment.
No one. If you somehow get zeal on the first turn,
You're
congratulations, you've cheated.
Yes.
So that is the first thing you resolve. So I have no zeal. I get to draw no extra cards.
Cool.
The second is called Arcana. It's the little book symbol.
It's my favorite section.
So there is this big, giant, beefy deck right here. That's the Arcana deck. For every point of Arcana in your hand, you get to look at that many of the top Arcana cards and pick one to go into your deck.
That's the second level shield.
Yeah.
Yes.
The third symbol is like little building blocks. I have 3. Those are resource points. You can use resource points. It's not on camera, but just off camera, there is an array of cards.
A lot of them.
That you can buy.
And a lot of beautiful art, too.
Each card costs a different amount, and each card has different stats. So you can start buying cards like the Fanatic, which has no zeal, no arcana, no resources, but 2 might, which I haven't gotten to yet.
And the cost is right here on the top right corner.
So as the game progresses, you can build up resources to buy more and better cards to put in your hand. There are also 4 special abilities you can spend your resources on. For 1 resource, you can march, which will let you move one of your squares to an adjacent territory on the map. For 2, you can dispel a curse or aura that another player has in play. For 3, you can curse someone. Each curse that someone puts on you minuses that many resources from your hand.
Okay.
And lastly, there's the plague for 4. You can put a plague on any territory on the map. At the start of each person's turn, if they have any squares in that section of the map, they have to remove 2 of them, and the plague lasts until it is empty. So the plague lasts until everyone either leaves or it kills everyone off.
Yes.
The last resource is your might, which my fanatics give me 4. Might lets you, first of all, if you want to use might, you can use might to put new squares on the board.
Also, since you have started first, you get to put 4 squares on the citadel.
So, you can add squares to any territory you have squares in, or if you've been completely wiped off the map, or at any other time, you can always add new squares onto the citadel. So that is where we will all start. You can always add new squares on there. After moving, or after adding, you can kill with your points. For 1 point of might, one of your blocks can wipe out another block.
I just heard that. You can kill.
You can
I-
heal.
Okay, Doug.
So for example,
About it.
I have 4 blocks in the citadel. I have 4 might. If anyone else had blocks in the citadel, I could spend 1 for each of my blocks to kill off somebody else's block out of that territory. And then lastly, you can use might to move your squares 1 adjacent territory. Now the important thing to note here is you cannot move more than 1 adjacent territory unless you use the march feature during your resource points. So what this means is functionally, on your turn, you can only move a block up to 2 spaces away. So if I have people here and I want to get all the way over here, that's 1, 2, 3 away. This turn, I cannot get that far. So you can't be like, I spend 1 to move, I spend another 1 to move that one again. You can only move to 1 adjacent space.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense to everybody?
Okay.
Okay.
So, where would you like to move your...
Well, first, actually, I'm going to draw
right,
2 Arcana, and I will pick which one I want.
So your little Arcana thing gave you 2 of those.
Yep,
too.
so I get to look at the top 2, and I get to pick whichever one I want to go into my deck.
Lance, you have been blessed.
Hooray! So I am going to take the Edict of Anarchy. Any cards you add during your turn goes in your discard pile. So the Edict of Anarchy, when this edict is put into play, move any 2 cubes to an adjacent territory on the realm map. And then this one goes back underneath on the Arcana. So that is my Arcana. Now I will spend my 3 influence. What do I want to do with my influence?
Do you have to wait to play edicts?
Yes, so I'll explain that in
Yeah.
just a second. I think I will take a Zealot. So I'm going to buy a Zealot. Zealots cost 3. They have 1 Zeal, 1 Arcana, and 1 Might. So that goes into my discard. So, now that I've bought all the cards I can, I will explain how adding new cards works and how your discard works. So, you have your deck. Everybody starts with 7 cards in their deck. You can add as new cards to your deck, but when you buy new cards or get them from the Arcana deck, on the turn you got the card, it goes into your discard. So it will not get shuffled into your deck until you have worked your way through all your cards in your deck first.
Okay,
Yes.
gotcha.
So,
So your bot ones go in discard to be added
yeah.
later.
Now, going along with that, on your turn, at any point, you can take any of the cards in your hand and add them to the sacrificial pyre. If they are worth points, though any points in your sacrificial pyre still count at the end of the game.
Okay.
But what this does is it removes it from your deck.
Gotcha.
So, for example, I have an initiate, right? Initiates are only worth 1 resource, and let's say I really don't want to keep drawing these, because I can get better cards in my hand.
Yeah.
I can sacrifice it, and then it's out of my hand. So, that is how you can sort of streamline your deck to get cards that you no longer want to use out of your way.
Okay.
So, there are also cards from the Arcana deck that are just sacred items. They're just worth points at the end of the game. Soon as you draw those, you want to just go ahead and sacrifice them because drawing them again later does you no good. You just want to get them out of your deck as often as you can.
Okay.
So, I have 4 might. So I am going to move all 4 of my people to the ports. And that is my turn. My cards go into my discard, and Kyrie, it is now your turn.
Yes.
So draw the top 5 cards.
Alright, so let's see. I have an acolyte, fanatic, initiate, and initiate.
Okay, so you should have no zeal.
Yeah.
No zeal.
You
No.
have 2 Arcana. So
Yep.
draw the top 2 cards off the Arcana deck. Whichever one you want to keep, reveal to us what it is and put it in your discard. The other one you do not reveal and you put it on the bottom of the Arcana deck.
Okay. I'm gonna take this one. And this is on my deck. Alright.
So that's all your Arcana.
Yep.
So next you can spend influence. You have 2.
Okay. Let's see.
So you can buy up to the Acolyte. So any of these.
Alright.
Ooh. Sorry, I'm just looking at if you can still buy Eschaton, and you can. There are also expansion packs.
Oh boy, interesting.
I think I will get an acolyte.
All right.
So,
So you get an acolyte. Add that to your discard. And now put your 4 starting cubes on the citadel.
okay.
One of the expansions is that you get little meeples instead of
Aw.
cubes.
Oh.
Oh, you can kill meeples.
Well, you would already do
Okay.
that.
And I have 4.
All right, you have 4 might. So you can use them so that you have to, whenever you get to the might stage, you have to do them in order. So the
Yeah.
first thing is, do you want to add any new cubes on?
No.
Okay, you can't kill anything.
Yeah.
Do you want to move any of your
yes,
cubes?
I will move my cubes.
Okay, it costs 1 point of might for each
for
cube you're
each
going to move.
Cube. Yeah. Okay.
And you said that you can add cubes.
To
One
any-
cube per.
1 cube
1 cube per
Gonna
point.
move all
Per
of
point.
them
Per
To the code.
Per,
resources?
per might.
per might.
per might.
Per might. Okay.
I'm going to move all of them right there.
And you can add cubes onto the citadel or any other territory you have a cube in.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And their other expansion pack just adds new cards, and maybe you get to choose a hero.
All right, I should also point out, because I forgot to up to this point, some of the territories on the map have little shields in them with a resource point. So the old city gives you +1 resource. There should be a swamp in the top part that gives you +1 zeal.
Yeah.
If you have the most cubes in that territory at the start of your turn, you get that extra point
Okay.
to your hand.
yeah.
That
Yes.
I vaguely remember that last.
Yeah.
All right.
So this game is
Okay,
still
That is your
available.
turn. So then
Good to know.
put all 5 of those in your discard,
Okay.
and it's Keith's turn.
Geek and Sundry did it.
Oh,
The new
did they?
Yeah.
Cool. All right,
For the
so
same day.
I have got the first 5 off the top, and I've got an initiate, a
Can I
supplicant.
shuffle these?
Um,
Yeah,
just-
you will, but
Oh.
so you can shuffle them now, but make sure these go on the very top
Okay. Yeah.
because this is
Okay.
still your deck.
Yeah. Okay.
okay, so I've got an initiate, a supplicant, fanatic, an initiate, and an acolyte. And
You should have no zeal.
I have no zeal,
So now you resolve Arcana.
and I have 2 arcana. So I will pull these 2. All right. And I will take
That one.
this one.
I think our mic is dead.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh. What did you do?
I did not do.
Oh, sure, it's
anything.
our fault.
I mean, it is on
I
your side of
mean,
the table.
It is the mic on your side of the table.
It was on earlier, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, it was on earlier.
You know, that mic worked fine when I sat over there.
This one just went off too.
He unplugged it and re.
Oh.
Okay.
When in doubt, unplug it
Sorry,
and
some
plug it back
technical
in.
issues.
Oh, and now it's
Alright.
out again.
Are we getting sound through it, though?
I'm sure we're getting sound, but
That's probably
turn your sound up. Maybe you can hear us.
There's a
That's
delay.
Probably,
Is it the cord or something?
it's probably going to be shorten the cord.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all the way up. Well, say that. Does that sound turned up?
Okay. Well, if anyone is watching at the moment, just let us know if you can still hear us.
It's, yeah,
Do
it's,
you want
pretty
me?
settings.
Do we want to put
Should be
this
on.
one?
No.
We should
it'll
be
be
fine.
fine.
Okay. So.
Okay, so no zeal. I've got my relic, and it still has to go in the discard pile
Yep.
first and to be shuffled in.
Then it gets shuffled in
Yes.
your hand.
Mhm.
All right, so I have 4 of whatever the building blocks
Influence.
are. 4 influence.
So you can buy up to the Magus.
Wow, you have that much already?
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
4.
Wow.
He drew the max.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at that.
I am, I think.
Yeah.
Also, if you know that there's a particular type of resource you want, we can help you figure out which one is the best to
Yeah.
buy.
Yes.
So, for example, for example, there is a card here called the Disciple 0000, but it does have 2 special abilities. It has one called Scour, which is when you draw from the Arcana deck, you can take an additional card from the Arcana deck.
Yep.
And it also has another ability called Inspire. For
Which
building
gives you a
blocks,
free move.
Which gives you a free move during your building phase.
Yeah.
That's the only one that the Disciple has. The Disciple is one of the only ones that has like special abilities, except for the Archon.
In the normal cards, yeah.
In the normal
a lot
cards,
of the Arcana deck cards will have
Yes.
special abilities.
Mm.
Actually, I think, and I don't have to spend all of them.
You do not have to
No,
spend
but they
all
do
of
not
them.
carry over.
Right.
There are also the March, Dispel, Curse, and Plague abilities as well. But you probably want to get some more
I'm
cards.
going to grab a Zealot, I believe.
Okay.
Very
So you got 1 point left.
And then I will probably spend it on March, I think.
Where shall they march? Oh, that just gave me PTSD. There's an old...
So
there's
you
that.
get to move one of your units to an adjacent space with your march.
Yep.
Where shall they march? You gotta stop saying that.
I'm going to go
There's an old PlayStation 2 game called
there.
Robin Hood, Enemy of the Crown. It was the
Alright.
hardest game I've ever
And
played.
then I've
We
got,
only ever beat it once. We cheesed it.
And now I've got 2 Might.
So you can move 2 additional cubes.
Or you can add 2.
If you wish to take the Citadel. For your own bloody benefit.
I think I am going to...
As a note, if you move, you cannot add after that point.
Right.
And can you only add to the Citadel or on top of other...
Or anywhere that you have a
Anywhere that you
unit.
have.
Okay.
Okay.
Just wanted to clarify
I'm
that
going
for
to
your purposes.
move here to the Great Road.
Okay.
And that be might. And I can sacrifice anything that's come
In
out
your hand.
in my
Yep.
hand. Okay.
Anything in your hand, if you want to throw it on the pyre, go for it.
Did a funny thing happen on the way to the forum once? I can't hear pyre without a pyre of fire.
I'm going to go
Big on
ahead
my
and
brain.
do that. All right.
All right, Danny.
Okay, so we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have no zeal, so I didn't cheat.
Oh, good.
Oh, it's like all my cards.
Accidentally
it's-
or on purpose.
I mean, if you did cheat, it would be because Lance gave you something that he wasn't supposed
Yeah.
to.
That
Would
is
I
It
set
would
you
be
up for
land.
failure?
No, but you might accidentally put in something extra.
I mean, I did
Yeah.
lose the hand that I dealt myself at the start, so I don't know.
Okay, so
So you should have 2 Arcana because you drew your acolytes.
Yes.
You get to keep one of those, and you tell everybody which one you're keeping, and then you don't tell us the one you're not
And
keeping.
if you would like some help, I can help you. Although the last time I did that, I made Nate win.
This is true, you did.
the second thing is the influence, right?
Yeah. So this is Arcana at the moment, just to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
figure
so
out
the
what
building
kind
block
of-
symbol is influence, the sword symbol is might.
Huh. Oh, this one's tough. I don't know which one I think
Flip
is
a coin.
better.
Flip a coin. Would you like some help?
Part of the problem is any card is potentially a viable option. It just
Yeah.
depends what stuff
Yeah,
you want
like,
more.
There's
So
one of these is very handy.
So specifically, these ones you have to get two of those or 2 of those. This one just gives you more points by the end. This
Yeah.
one
Can
lets you
yield more
give
points later.
give you some extra influence that you can spend, and once that happens, you just get that as a buff permanently.
Yeah, so
So I would go with that
direction.
one,
Yeah.
and then just wait and see if you can get another one of those from the Arcana deck. Because once you get 2 of those and sacrifice it, you can then use that. So
this
that will
one
go into the
goes
discard
goes in your
pile.
discard pile.
Discards with these guys, right?
Not
once
yet.
I'm done.
But yeah, once you're done, that's where
Okay.
it'll go.
Oh, and I tell you,
Yeah.
it is an influence relic. So,
Okay.
yes. Do I need to tell you what that does?
Sure.
You can tell.
When you possess 2 influence relics in your sacrificial pyre, you receive a static +1 bonus to your influence attribute total.
Nice.
Attribute. I put the emphasis on the
Attribute.
wrong syllable.
Your attribute,
It really
total.
deeply bothered me. Okay. So let's see.
Next
Got
is
that
4.
part.
Next is the 4 building
4
blocks,
building
which
blocks.
means you can get a card from up to Magnus. So it depends on what kind of way what you're trying to do. If you're trying to
Again,
get
if you
more.
want advice or you want a card that's good at a specific thing, we can help you find
Yes.
it.
So feel free to ask questions.
To Magnus. I mean, I feel like putting a little bit of heft, at least for a minute, in the arcane and influence chunk might be
So
wise.
so it depends on what you want to do. Disciple will give you more cards you can take. This one just gives you a static +3. That is all she does, is gives you more. But I would either go for Zealot,
I was kinda
which
thinking
gives you
that 'cause
3
you
of
get
each,
more
or
other
Magnus, which
stuff.
gives you 2 and 1. So, in my opinion, I would go for a Zealot.
Yeah.
Specifically
I am always
for-
a fan of the Zealot because it lets you draw an additional
Yeah.
card.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's roll with that one.
And then I would use your extra point to just march one of your new dudes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so
Okay,
your
so-
first 4 blocks go on the Citadel.
Okay. First 4 on the Citadel.
And if you're going to spend your 1 influence to march, you do that right now. So move a single block 1 space away from the Citadel.
My one poor little guy.
Depends on which
Where
way
am
you
I
wish to
going?
go.
I'm gonna go this way.
Okay.
All right. And now how much might do you have?
I have 2 might.
Okay.
So you can either get 2 more cubes or move 2 cubes.
Or you could
Or you-
spend 1 later in your turn to kill a cube or 2.
So in theory,
For example, you could skip right to that stage and kill 2 of Keith's cubes. You could kill the one in the forest and kill the one in the Citadel.
Does that give me any?
The Citadel does not give you anything right now. At the end of the game, I believe the Citadel is worth 6 points.
yes.
Okay.
I think it's the highest grossing point value.
Yeah.
But it's hard to keep hold of it
It
because
is,
everybody
because
can
everyone-
always
Like,
add
other than the old city does give you the same amount, but it's super hard to hold.
So I can
Yeah.
add or I can kill.
Well, so you add first if you're going to add any.
Yeah. Okay. But I only have the 2 points, so I
Right.
have to decide between those
With
things.
with all
Between
3 of those
adding or
things, you only have 2 points to use.
Yes.
I'm going to put one guy here,
Okay.
and I'm going to kill this guy. Sorry, Keith.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
So remove it
Perfect.
and give it back to Keith. You've killed one of Keith's cultists.
Okay. And then
And
I'm
That's
Of
done.
course
your
you
turn.
know.
Okay.
This means
war.
war.
And make sure you put the card that you got from the Arcana deck, which is that one, in with your discard.
Okay. And then the one that I got to is going in with
Yep.
the
Yes.
discard. And I have to use these before.
First.
Yeah, so
Yes,
you
those
can
go on top.
shuffle your discard right now, but you have to make sure that the 2 you didn't draw go on top.
Yep.
Um,
This is my turn.
Go for it.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4,
To
5.
shuffle so few cards.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got initiate, fanatic.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
So you have no zeal, you have no arcana, you get 3 influence.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take
Yep.
a zealot. And then
And then
I
put
go to
your
my
4 on,
discard
and
pile,
you've got-
and then I've got 4.
You've got 4 might.
I've got 4 might to play with.
Well, you know, you get to place yours first, right?
Yeah. You could kill everyone in the
You
Citadel.
could.
For spite, I guess.
Just, just because.
You could kill
You
everyone!
You know what? I might as well. because that'll just give me
No.
some extra points straight off the
No.
bat.
No, when you put down, you can put down anywhere you already have them.
Yeah.
Or
Or
on the
Or
Citadel.
on the Citadel.
You can always lay down on the Citadel for when inevitably you get wiped out.
Yes.
And that will end my turn.
Okay. So now,
The
the
first
first thing that happens is the first player, like the first turn token, moves to Kyrie. So she will now go first.
Mhm.
So as we play, the person who goes first will rotate around.
Correct.
And we play our first event card. Burn the temples.
Ooh.
The player who dominates the temples,
Which is all the way over here.
by the revelation of the next omen, receives this favor of the Dark One.
Okay. Which is an extra
Six, I believe.
points.
6 points.
We'll double check, but I
So,
believe that
if
those
you
are
can-
worth 6.
Get over there.
So if you can make your way all the way over
All
here
the way
before
to the
another
temple.
omen card is picked, you can get extra points.
At this point, I think there are only 2 of us that can do that.
I take that back. They're worth 7 at the end of the game,
Okay.
if you have them.
Yeah, at
So-
the moment,
Okay.
actually, Kyrie could make it if the next card is.
Also,
an event
the next card
I
may not
could.
be an omen. It could be
Yeah.
an event.
Yes. it
So
should be
it's
in
they
the-
called the
are
next
they
omen.
are random
Yes.
because I
True.
did it that way.
True.
So
Yes.
All right,
I could possibly
Kyrie,
make it over
you
there.
get to go first, so
Okay.
draw 5 cards.
I will also shuffle my new cards, my discarded
Let's
cards.
see what we have.
Have you already
Initiate,
sacrificed an
Mandate,
initiate?
I
Did
have.
you already take your
Huh.
second turn?
Supplicant.
No, because I go last, because I went
and
first last
initiate.
time.
Oh, I forget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because going
Okay.
last is the most advantageous in this game, because you get the final say of what happens on the board before the end of the next round.
So I have no arcana.
No Arcana, but you have
5. No wait.
4.
Four.
Sorry.
I showed you something.
4 influence.
Influence.
So you can buy up to the Magus.
Okay.
Have fun.
What
Fun.
is a good card for
Have fun.
might?
What
Put in a
for
prompt.
might?
Yeah.
And then pick an
Um,
art style.
So Marauders are good for might. They give you 2 might and 1 zeal.
Okay.
If you just want to go straight on might, Fanatics are your best bet because they're half the cost and just give you 2.
Okay.
So you could either buy
These are all
2
of my
Fanatics
options.
or a single
And this
Marauder.
thing will AI.
But the
make
Marauder
you
will let you
art
draw another
specifically
card.
about it.
Is that every
My
turn?
favorite.
Yeah,
one
so
is
anytime you
that
draw a
one,
card with
so then
zeal,
create.
the total zeal in your hand is how many
And it will
extra cards off your deck you get to draw.
Okay.
So if it were me, if you're going for lots of might, I would take a Marauder.
Okay. I think I will take the Marauder then.
What is this black magic? What is this app?
Okay.
It is called Dream by Wumble.
And now you
It's on
have
the App Store.
4
is so
aggression
Yeah. 4.
or
yeah.
might.
Or might,
So
yeah.
first you add if you're going to add.
And you can save, and I will send that to you.
That's so cool.
Okay.
While Keith's waiting, I will
Deafen
also
anybody who might be listening.
let Keith try.
You add first, right?
Yep.
Put a prompt up in the text and then pick an art style.
Oh, I have that.
I do. Yeah, I have
Is
a
it a
lot of
free
fun.
app or
It is a free app.
What? And it's
And then-
called what now?
Dream by Wumble.
Yeah.
If you just click Dream.
Yes.
It is that one.
Yes.
I have used this quite a lot. I will actually show you some of the art I have done, or has been AI'd for me.
Oh.
That is one for Roland Mash Day.
Oh, that's amazing. So cool.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, it's gonna recognize your
Okay, I'm
face
gonna
ID, not mine,
add
so you're gonna have to put it in
1.
yours. And then I'll just
Okay.
cheat off a few.
So you have 3 left.
Since
Yep.
we share
Now
an
you
account.
can move.
Okay.
It's really neat.
Which one? What is that?
What was your-
End of the world.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
By dollar.
That is really cool.
Here.
All right, then that's your turn.
Okay.
So put your 5 cards in your discard, and Keith, it's your turn.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if I can do this. Nope. Missed one.
On the sacrificial fire.
Okay.
Right, if you want.
So,
War of Lanterns.
I still have no zeal. I have
Harry, have you seen this?
What is it?
Put a
2
prompt in
Arcana.
on the top of the text, and then pick an art style.
Okay, so. Ooh. I think I'm going to do that. I'll put that back. So I'm taking the Edict of Initiation.
Nice.
Ooh.
Which, when this edict is put into play, add 3 cubes to any of your least populated territories.
Ooh.
Ooh, maybe cat intuitively.
That's very
All
cool.
right, so I have 4
Okay.
influence. So I am going to.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up the
This time, I think.
I already did.
What does this do?
So thralls only have 1 aggression, but they're worth 1 point at the end of the game.
Mm-hmm. That's very very late game. That's how Nate won last time.
Yep.
I was just like, you might well get some of those, and he won by the exact amount that he spent on thralls.
Actually, I think I'm going to. At this point, I think I'm going to take an acolyte instead,
Probably a good choice.
and I'm going to buy 2 marches.
Okay. Somebody's going for the temples.
And then I have 2 might. So
You gonna move them?
I am going to move them.
You could always kill him.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, I have to
And-
get to him first.
That's fair.
that is fair.
All right, Danny.
I'm going to go ahead and burn an initiate as well. And yeah, that's me.
So, okay, that's cool.
So draw 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Now you get to get another card
You
because
have
of
1
your
zeal.
zeal.
So 1 zeal lets you draw 1 more card from your deck.
And the 6. Okay.
So now that the zeal's resolved, you have one Arcana. So you basically just get this
you
card.
get the top card.
Alrighty. Do I need to tell people what it is?
Yes.
Ooh, I
She got an
pulled an
imp.
imp.
Oh, nice.
1 zeal, 2 Arcana, 1 build.
Okay, cool. So that goes,
So that
in
goes
my
in your discard.
Okay, remind
Next
me when we
is-
need to, like, burn. Like, we're only allowed to
So
have X
you
number
can
of-
have as many in your deck as you want.
Okay.
But it's better to, like, later in the game to get rid of, like, initiates who only have the 1.
Yeah.
If you've got better cards that give you stuff, just get rid of these guys so they're not clogging
makes
up
Yeah,
your
sense.
deck.
Yeah.
most
That
cards
makes
as they
sense.
cost
Okay.
more are better versions of cards you already have, so you
Mhm.
want to try and streamline your deck so that you're always
Gotcha.
drawing
Yeah,
the
so
good cards.
like later game,
That's
like
logical.
the initiative, fanatic, and the acolyte, just toss them into the sacrificial
Gotcha.
pyre,
That makes sense. Okay,
just so they're not
So-
clogging up your.
so that wraps up my Arcana.
So now you have
now
4
I've got
points to go with,
4 build and 4.
or
Okay,
4
so-
of those.
So I can.
You can buy a card worth 4, you can put a plague somewhere, you can curse someone, you can dispel something, but there's nothing to dispel yet, or you can march.
Having good
Or you
cards.
can get some good cards.
So up to 4.
Yeah,
So-
so up to the Magus. Everything
So,
past the Magus
Here's what
costs
I would
4.
do. You could get like rid of 2 of your initiates and just get a herald.
Get a herald, yeah.
That way, you've basically gotten rid of 2 cards that are going to clog up your deck, and now you get an extra build.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense.
So Herald.
Yeah, I think you're gonna do that.
Okay. So
There's some
take
other
that,
people.
and then just take these 2 initiates, and then just put them in your sacrificial pyre,
Okay.
and now you get an extra.
Okay.
By
So it goes in your discard.
Now.
Now
we've
it's
got,
your-
Aggression.
which is
ooh,
5.
5. Okay. So
So you start by adding.
Add.
Do you want to add any?
yes. Let me see. Can I make it there?
No.
No.
No,
So-
but
Not
what
this
you
turn.
could, but what you could do, is you could move 1, or you could put a couple down and move to here, which will give you an extra zeal.
If you control it on the next
If
turn.
you control
so then
it
you
on
get
the
to
next
draw
turn.
a guaranteed extra card for your hand.
So I've got 5. I can't really fight anybody right now. So if I do this, and then I can move. Wait.
And we'll move it in adjacent.
You can only move it to a space next to it.
So I just
Yes.
need to work my way towards that guy.
Yes.
Because I cannot actually.
So what you
there.
could do is you could move here, 1 here, and 1 here, so you just have a lot more space
Yeah.
space that you are spread out at.
Yeah.
I would do that.
Actually, I think, and this could be silly, but I think I'm gonna move them both there
Okay.
to give
Oh.
Chase a bit.
What was the prompt?
It wasn't a prompt. It was based on a picture out of my
Oh, fun.
And I burned this.
phone.
And I think
So I guess
all
that's
I
all
can
I
do.
can do right now.
Yep.
Yes,
That is your turn.
All right.
I think we're okay.
1, 2, 3,
I think I'm getting
4,
it back.
5. I have a zeal, so an extra card. Okay. So, start with the zeal, did that. Arcana, I get 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes. And I got one of my favorite cards, the Crone,
Ooh, nice.
which gives me 2 zeal. And then my building, I have 5.
Mm.
Nice.
Which I have 5, so I would use I will use 4 of those to get a Magus. I will spend 1 to move just one of my little dudes. And then to the bottom, I have 1 sword, and I will just use that to put 1 right there. And then I will sacrifice my... Actually... Oh, crap. Actually, I will change the
You don't want the
Magus.
Magus?
And I will do... What?
A Herald, yep.
A Herald, yeah. And then I will sacrifice my 3 initiates.
Okay.
And that will be my
So
turn.
it's my turn.
Look,
All
see
right.
all these cards. See what's what.
So
Oh, cool.
We'll use the restroom real quick.
I like that.
I have
Yeah.
1 zeal, so I
Yeah.
get to draw an
That's
extra.
fun. Huh.
Okay. So since I drew it, I get to play my Edict of Anarchy.
Nice.
I get to move any 2 cubes to an adjacent territory on the realm map. So I'd like to move both of Keith's guys in the temple to anywhere other than the temple.
To an adjacent.
Yep, any
so
other space.
Do we want him?
Actually,
in,
I don't want him on the island. I
so
want
you
him in
want
the
him
highlands.
Okay.
Oh, you thought you were going to get it this turn. Okay. And I have 1 Arcana, so I just get whatever's in the top,
Okay, you gotta go first next.
ooh, which is a Scour Relic.
Yes, but hopefully it's not another It's
It
not an
could be.
omen that comes out.
So when you possess 2 Scour Relics in your sacrificial pyre, you receive a static +1 bonus to your Scour ability. And I have 4 Influence. So I think with my 4, I shall buy
Oh, that's cool.
a Magus. And I have 3 Might. So I would like to move Move 3 guys to the old city.
Okay. Here you go. 3 guys to the old city.
And that is my turn.
All right. It is the end turn, and we flip the next card. I shall read it. It is an omen, which means he does get.
No, he doesn't.
No, he
I used
doesn't,
my Edict
because
of
he's
Anarchy
not
to
on
move
the
him out of the
temple anymore.
temples.
Oh, you
You get nothing.
Which means that card is null and void, unfortunately. On the Holy Wealth, the player who possesses the most relics, total between deck, discard, and sacrificial pyre, by the revelation of the next omen, receives this favor of the Dark Lord. So, whoever has the most relics by the end of the next, until the next omen, receives
In their hand,
In their
hand,
in their
deck,
sacrificial
or their
pyre,
sacri-
and in their deck,
Sacrificial
just
pyre
anywhere.
that you yourself controls.
Yes.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Do I have
5.
5 cards?
Fight me. Oh, look, divine relic.
Yes. What does that do, Keith?
It's worth points.
It is worth points.
Throw it on the pyre.
I also have my Edict of
Pyre of Fire?
The
Initiation.
pyre of fire.
When this edict is put into play, add 3 cubes to any of your least populated territories.
Oh, look at that. That's only 1.
Yes, it is. So that has been, and I'm going to do
I will
that.
set that in my deck right there. Place it.
Okay, so that really
I
doesn't do
have
me
one
any
little
good.
blue cube that just goes murder hobo.
Okay, so I have 1 zeal, so I can draw 1 more. And it's an acolyte. Yay. And now I have
Weird quote.
3 of these.
Wait.
1,
Oh,
2,
because
3.
that's a zealot.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. And I can only keep 1.
Yep. You, my friend, need to get some scour in your deck.
Yeah.
Which means you need to get some little disciple children.
So even having multiple arcana, that just lets you pick and choose,
Yeah.
but you still
Yeah.
can only
Yeah.
have one.
Scour
Yes.
is what lets you keep more of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna keep. I think I'm gonna keep. Ooh.
I always forget that once you get this going, it's not that hard. It
No.
just
Yeah.
seems
Once you
like
get
it's
it, once
so
you
much.
get, once you get your train going, it
Yeah.
The difficult thing is that there is no such thing as an optimal strategy in this game because it all depends on how long of a game,
Yeah.
what's on the board at the moment,
Yeah.
what you want to focus on because
I
you
only
can
have
win through
1.
any of them.
Yeah.
yeah. Imagine how long this game would be if you used every single one of these cards
I don't have
until
to
you
imagine.
get to.
I just have to times that game we played by 2. The answer is 3 days.
It took you guys 3 days.
It took us a day and a half to play with half of them.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
So I only have 1.
Do you have maximum players? How many players did you get?
Let's see. I think we did
Wow.
because
Yeah.
we had at least 5.
Well, there's 5 of us here.
Because the longer it goes on, the more and more, like the bigger decks and the more powerful decks you can build up. So the more you can do on your turn.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Wow.
Okay. I only have 1. And I forget what that one's called.
Influence?
Influence.
Yeah, influence.
Which means an initiate.
Or,
Or a move.
Thrall. It's worth
Or
1
a
point at
thrall.
the end of the game.
A thrall is worth 2 points.
You have to have 2 to buy it.
That's not.
It costs 2.
No, it's the points are in
No,
the
but
bottom.
he only has 2.
I only have one.
He only has 1 buy point, which means he only gets 1 move.
Yeah.
You could move somebody to the temples.
It doesn't help me now, does it? I am, however, going to buy a march and move 1 guy here.
Uh-oh!
And now I have 3 might, so I'm going to move.
If you start moving, you can't add.
Must
Add
add
first.
first.
Right.
Like, it's fine to move. I just want you to know you have to add first before you can move.
Yes, but I don't want to add. I want to move.
Oh, I had an extra aggression.
And then I'm going to use my 2 remaining to kill
No, I
off
didn't.
those
I
2 blue
didn't.
cubes. You started it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm a dead you. I'm a dead you.
And then that's going to be my turn.
Yep.
Stupid initiate. 2. You're about to get burned. 3. 4. Come on, give me something that doesn't suck. 5. No zeal, but you
Oof.
know.
But you do
Well-
get 2 Arcana.
Burn your relic.
Yeah, I'm burning the relic.
On the pyres.
And there are your
Pyres,
2
pyres.
Arcana.
Disciples have scour.
Does anything else?
Not out here.
Okay,
A
so
lot
there's
of
Yeah.
stuff in
Go
here
for
does.
that.
Yeah.
I'm taking
Okay.
my worm and going home.
So we've got that, and we've got that handles the Arcana. We've got
3 points.
3 points of build edge. Let's see. Why does the disciple cost so
You could get another
Because
zealot.
the disciple gives you extra scour.
Yeah.
It gives you a scour and an inspire.
So you get a free move, and you get to keep one of an extra Arcana
Yeah.
card if you draw it.
So that's a thing. I can't buy a plague.
I would go for
Nope.
another zealot. Just give you some extra.
You
just
could-
one costs.
I'm not saying you should do this, but you could also curse someone so they have less influence to buy with on their turn. I'm not sure that really helps you in your current circumstance, but that is an
I think I
option.
would rather plague Keith when I get the chance.
Fair.
When we played this for that day and a half,
Mhm.
I don't remember who it was, but somebody was running their deck very heavy into aggression, and they had 4 plagues stacked on them, and they were drawing enough aggression that they could just keep dumping
Oh.
people into it, even to keep through their
What'd you get?
losses.
Oh my
I
gosh.
haven't done
That's
that.
why.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. And then your aggression of
I only
2.
have 2.
So
I would
add
just.
first.
You could just fortify.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna fortify.
It is my turn.
You jerk bag.
I remind you, you started it.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so
And an extra
Prone. It's all my cards. All of my
and that
cards.
is what we call an efficient deck.
Yeah.
All right,
Thanks.
3 Arcana,
But you only get to keep
but
one.
I only get to keep 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Hard decisions.
Very hard decisions. It's not actually. It's really not that hard. I'm gonna have to go with the Wraith.
Yeah.
2 Zeal, no Arcana, no build, but 2 Inspire,
Oh,
and
that's
3 Aggression.
nice.
Yeah.
Very
And I have to go with the
nice.
Wraith.
Nice.
And then I have 5 that I can spend.
Nice.
You could put a plague on someone.
I could put
You
a plague
could.
on someone, but no one has upset me yet. So, how many do I have? I have 5. Let's just add a Templar. Sounds like a good and worthy investment.
Because you
And
really need more zeal in your deck.
Yeah. Clearly.
an aggression. I have 5. Let's. I'm gonna
Oops, sorry.
add 3, and I'm gonna move 2. I am just going past you.
Keeping my distance. Keeping my distance.
That is my turn.
Jeez. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Was there any I wanted to get rid of? No, I think I was gonna hold on to what I've got so far.
All right. I have 1 zeal, so I get to draw another card. Ooh. And it's a magus, so it's another zeal, so I get to draw another card.
Forgot to burn.
Okay.
I was done with my turn.
I get to draw 5 Arcana cards.
Oof.
Ooh.
Wow.
I also need to get some scour.
Yeah, I'm thinking about buying a disciple sometime
Yeah.
for scouring.
Yeah, going the Arcana route is one of my favorite ways to go because there are a lot of fun things in here.
Yeah.
And that was almost what made me win the last time we played, but unfortunately, it did not turn out great. I was actually in second, but...
So I am going to take the Aura of Arcane Madness.
What does that do, Lance?
As long as Arcane Madness is in play, you receive a static +4 bonus to your Zeal.
Whoa!
Jeez.
And you must destroy 3 of your cubes per turn on the realm map.
Okay.
Okay.
That's where...
That's
where it balances out. Okay, that's where it balances
And
out.
I have...
Hey, poser.
Hey, poser. We're just playing.
Just playing games.
Board game Eschaton. Some people couldn't make it, so we're just hanging out today.
Playing a cool game.
Alright, so I have...
Well, you laugh.
Influence.
I'm laughing at you.
I know. Lance hasn't done it yet, and it's bugging me.
What's he gonna do?
He's doing. How much do you have? 4.
I'm going to buy a Herald.
Ah,
And I'm going to sacrifice
all of my initiates.
all of my initiates in my hand, which leaves me with 3 might.
Yeah. Just 4 to 5.
Oh, I had an extra influence. Silly me.
I had an extra aggression. Gosh dang it.
Did I still want a Herald
I
is
will
my
then.
question. Herald or Templar? I think I actually want a Templar. And now I will spend my 3.
That's why I got a. That's why I got a Templar as well.
1, 2, 3.
Just 4 to 5.
And that is my turn.
I feel like I'm probably gonna lose this game.
You never know.
I
You never
usually
know.
do too.
You never
so.
know, because the next. Well, we've got one more card. before the
There's an
next.
event in there that is on this turn. Zeal counts for nothing.
Yeah. I don't know whether or not
there
it's
are
in there.
crazy
Whoa,
things that
what
can
is
happen
that
that can
card?
dramatically change things.
Gremlin.
That's the Gremlin.
It was one of my.
That is a cool card.
Yeah.
And you get to draw one more.
I get to.
2 more.
Oh, 2 more.
2 more.
Right.
Silly
2 more.
reception being
Yep.
spotty.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Alright.
Wow.
I've experienced
Yeah.
So,
That's why I got a new
1,
phone.
2, 3, 4,
5,
5, 6.
Oh,
So
Six.
look at 6 and keep 1.
Alright.
someone else
I need.
also needs
I
to
also need some
Yeah.
scour. Clearly.
Maybe you'll find something in there that has some
2, 3,
scour.
Yeah.
See, this is what I did
6.
last time.
Okay.
Was just get a bunch
Yep,
of
all the
options.
Arcana cards. And most Arcana
goodness,
monsters
they're
are worth at least a
so-
point at the end of the game.
Yeah.
So
There is that too.
they are both powerful and worth points.
That's nice.
That was basically what made most of my fleet by the end of that one game was just like any Arcana demon I could summon.
I want all the Arcana demons.
They're fun. Some of them are a lot more powerful than the current.
We, in that game that we played, where we played with half the event cards, took us a day and a half. Towards the end, Adam, the guy who eventually went on to win, had a deck of like 30 cards, and he would draw every one of them every turn. Because he just had it stacked with lots of monsters with Zeal, and so like every time he'd just be like, I'm just going to draw all 30 cards, play all of them. So he's like, okay, I have 25 influence. What do I want to buy with that?
You don't even. How?
No, yeah,
How?
that's why I was like, it got crazy what people could do in one turn.
I'm gonna
I
take.
feel like that's the same people who like religiously
Divine
play
Okay.
Risk.
Oh. I like this a lot more than I like Risk.
Well,
like this
Risk
because
is a lot
there's-
more RNG because of going up against someone with dice.
And there are tried and true strategies in Risk that work every time.
Mhm.
My favorite thing about this is there's
4.
tons of different ways that work.
Yeah. I'm not using.
Also,
This time
it's
I'm
not
not going
boring.
with an Arcana. For
I
the most
know,
part.
it
I
is.
get very bored with Risk. I don't. Get
I
bored
think
with this one.
I'm going to take.
How many points you got?
4. 4.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm going to take a.
You disciple
Oh.
to get some scour, so
I
you
don't know.
can keep more.
Yeah.
Here's what
I
you
know-
have 4
okay,
points.
but,
Take
like,
a disciple and then move
this
one of
is
your guys
all-
here.
Well,
Take a disciple so you get extra scour, and then
Well,
move
let's
one
see.
of your.
What do you know?
Okay, well-
do you know what you still have in your deck? You can't look, but do you remember what you still haven't drawn?
I think, let's see. There's another fanatic in there.
You guys are better at this whole memory thing.
And then do you
What do
have?
you-
That's
does it have
that's
zeal?
why I'm
Do you
making
remember?
sure I can gather all my cards.
These are the only zeal that I have.
Okay, so there's a pretty good chance on your next turn you're going to draw at least 4 Arcana.
Okay.
I would say I would take a disciple. So
I
you
would
can
take a
keep more.
disciple and then also move one of your guys over, so then you get
Yeah,
that
because
extra.
if you control the
Arcana.
island, you get an extra Arcana,
True.
which is why I didn't want
Okay.
Keith there.
Okay. I just was. I just want to make. I just want to make sure I have enough influence.
You could also plague someone.
That is always an option.
Looking at
It is
Keith.
always an option.
Just,
It's an option. You
Hey,
can-
and
Okay,
you're
so-
first.
so disciple, what does it give me?
I don't
So,
know. That's
one
gonna be
scour
useful.
and-
One scour and
We
one
can
inspire,
try.
so that's
Yeah.
you get to keep an extra
We'll
Arcana
see.
card, and you get 1 free move.
Okay. One free.
You
So,
move,
like,
1 free move of a
build?
block.
Oh, one free. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Actually.
But given how much Arcana you had this time, you're probably going to draw somewhere between 2 and 4 next time.
Yeah.
I'd want it for keeping the extra card.
Okay. Yeah, I will. I think I'm gonna take a disciple.
And then do you want to? You have a move option available to you.
So that's going to be in your discard
Yep.
pile.
You have-
I can.
You have
march.
1 more point.
Which I would take one of these dudes, move, and then use some of your aggression to kind of stack up and defend yourself.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I will.
Well,
let's
you
see.
still have 1 influence. To
I will
spend.
say I do love
Yeah.
how it
So-
looks on
Yeah,
the top
so I'm
down
gonna
camera.
march, I think.
Yeah.
I will
That's pretty cool.
move here.
I wonder.
Wait, you have to add. No.
No,
Can
you can do that,
Oh,
and
I
now
can,
you can add
I
on.
can march.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
That was-
marching is before
Okay.
aggression.
Okay.
Now
yeah.
it is.
Now
yeah,
it's
it
your
is
aggression turn.
So
You
now
have
I can
4.
still add.
You have
Okay.
4.
So you could just put down some cubes,
No,
or
4 aggression is the
1,
bottom
2.
ones.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I have 4 aggression. Okay.
So add first.
Let's see.
Danny's thinking really hard over there.
The wheel is turning, but the hamster is having a seizure.
Thunk.
It's more a facet of gravity than anything else at this point. Well, that's a blast from the past.
Yeah. Okay. I can. I'm just gonna.
It's weird that that's a blast from the past.
You could make it so that there are
I mean,
3 on each.
that was really popular, but it's still a little old when I was in high school.
could,
Yeah.
But I don't know if I want that. Okay. Let's see. Okay.
Okay, so you've got 3 more.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of different play style.
All of them can potentially win you the game.
Yeah.
What?
Just there's a lot of different play styles in this game, and
Yeah.
all of them have a way for you to win with them.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could ignore everything else and go all aggression all the time and just dominate the map and win.
You could go, and zeal just is useful in general.
Yeah.
You could build and just have like so many cards.
You can
Yeah.
win without controlling a single territory on the map.
Yep.
Yeah.
if you have enough other stuff in your deck.
Right.
What's in your deck? Oh, it's just Seers. Maguses. It's just Maguses and Disciples.
Let's see. Sorry, I just.
Yeah, no,
I don't know
your
where
strategy.
I want to add these.
You could move and kill Brayden.
Good.
I don't know why you'd want to, but
On the
actually,
well.
I do know why you'd want to.
Well, I mean,
But-
because I would get another.
Well, so if you moved into the Great Road and killed if you moved to and killed one of Brayden's, on Brayden's turn, he would not have the control of it, so he wouldn't get the bonus aggression. He'd
Correct.
probably kill you off before you could get it on your turn either, but you
Yeah.
would deny him it. I don't know if you care, especially because Brayden often forgets that he has extra aggression.
I forgot
Yeah.
it twice.
I know. And Keith forgot it when he had it too.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Great look.
Yes,
he
I
was
did.
upset. Okay.
Dang it.
Hey, you
You
forgot it
already
once.
wiped me
I
out
forgot
the
it
door.
twice.
It's okay, I almost forgot I had
Okay.
influence. I was looking at the board and was like, oh yeah!
No.
Hold on a second.
Hold on.
So again, I don't think this would be something you're in danger of.
Okay.
But if someone plagues the island,
Yeah.
it will kill your dude before you get to use
Yeah.
the
No.
island's
I
abilities.
would like
If
to
you put both of those guys on there, even with a plague, you'll still control it.
Okay.
Because
So
a
if
plague will kill
I'm,
two.
I would like to have two on there at least. So. Okay. Yeah. I think. Okay. We'll do two. And then I have one more. We just
Sounds good. Okay.
All right, so
Safe.
that's the end.
Now it is time for the omen, or the event or omen. It is an event, so the omen does not go
So
off.
the omen is still in play.
So what is
So
the
remind me what the,
The
omen
omen is when the next omen is played, whoever has the most relics between their deck, their hand, and their pyre.
I'll let you read
Gets
this.
Oh no.
Blackened Haunts event. Place a plague token on black wall. Gosh dang it! Oh wait, no, that's you. I forgot. I had it for
So,
a second. I forgot what color
A
it was.
plague on Blackwall.
Ah,
Is that the
Pox
end of the
upon
turn, the
black
end
wall.
of the round, or the beginning?
Beginning.
Well, Keith, you've got some time.
Keith, it doesn't matter because at the start of Keith's turn, he has to kill off two of his guys.
Well, I mean, you have enough time to think about your
Oh,
choices
yeah.
before it comes back to you. So
Alright.
that
Does
is,
it do anything else, or is that it?
That is it.
Okay.
There is a plague upon Blackwall. And the plague lasts until he is.
The plague lasts until there's nobody left for the plague to kill.
And then
Okay.
the plague goes away.
Okay.
So it is your turn, starting with 5 cards.
A 2,
So 6, you get an extra one, so 6.
3, 4,
Another one, so 7.
7.
5, a 6,
7.
a 7. Okay, you're burning
Yeah.
this time.
Get
Just
that
so
thing
remember,
we're
under-
just
gonna-
remember this time.
yeah.
Alright, so
Okay.
How much
so
Arcana do you
let's
got?
see. I've got 5 Arcana. Yeah, I need a
Yep.
one of those things.
there you go.
Okay. So. Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
But I can only keep one.
Yes.
Well,
I-
I feel like that
that
was the obvious answer. So.
Put that in your discard. Discard.
Oh,
It has to go through your deck before it comes back to you.
okay, discard. Okay, so I've got both of those. Dang. There are some other good things in here, but.
That's
Yeah.
always
And that's
the
why
problem.
you want Scour.
Yep.
which is a thing that I want.
That's why
It's
disciples are
wonderful.
so useful.
Okay. Speaking of, let's see about that. So I've got 4, 6, 7.
So do you have to draw?
Yep, 7.
People to get scout or
Do you
Yes, you
get
have
a
to
disciple
draw it
and
as
then
part of your
another
hand.
big boy?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take a disciple.
And then that goes in your
Oh, it's
discard.
fine. She knows. She knows.
you.
And then you can have a 4. Or a plague.
Let's see.
But it looks like Keith is already suffering from
You
plague.
could plague Keith's other territory. I think she likes that idea.
Or you get another disciple
Danny is
and then
about
just
to choose
move.
violence.
I could just move. That is the thing. I could
So you could get another disciple if you would like. And
have extra
then
scour
move.
in my stack.
Correct.
Or if you're building a deck around, I don't know what you're building your deck around. If you're building one
Apparently
around,
not might.
I was gonna say if you're building one around aggression, a marauder is a zeal and 2 aggression.
That might be a good thing to have, just
Yeah.
because I don't have a lot of aggression right
So
now.
good choice.
Yeah, I think I might do that. I think
Okay.
that's probably
And now you have 3 aggression.
3 aggression. And before I forget, I'm just gonna go ahead and roll my
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
3 aggression. I am going to.
You maybe want to control the swamp. If you can get there.
That's the swamp.
Okay. I can't
The
get there
wretched
in one
mire.
turn, but I can move and move. That's all I can do right now, so.
You still have 1.
Do I?
Yeah, you added 1.
Added
You
2.
Ah, you did
2
okay.
and moved 1.
Yeah, so I think that's it.
Yep.
And I kill
Yes.
that guy
Killed your
off.
Mhm.
initiate.
I make sure, do I need any, I like the Arcana from Acolyte. I'm rid of all of my initiates now, I think.
Yes.
So all of these other guys at least have, I mean, the Supplicant's a little meh.
As well as the fanatic, but those are ones that once you get better cards that can replace them, then you can.
Yeah.
But for now, I would just hold on to them until you
Yeah.
can find a suitable replacement.
And now I have, oh wait, as soon as I put that other one, should I have gotten more influence on?
No,
No.
no, because you did it after you
Yeah.
spent all your influence.
Yeah.
Uh,
And the
by-
influence is the
The way.
second shield, not the
The 3rd shield.
third.
Third.
Oh,
The
okay.
building blocks.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
As a note,
Mm-hmm.
there is a chance that the next event card is Armageddon.
Correct.
Yeah, there is.
There is a chance that the next round of the game is the last round.
Mhm.
Yes, there is.
Okay.
Fair warning to
I
everybody.
don't know that I can do anything.
No, I just
so-
realized that we were at that point, so everyone should know we are at the point where the game could end.
Yes.
Yes.
Any
I,
round.
I have shuffled.
Anytime.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, an extra 3. 1, 2, 3. All of my cards.
Well done.
Well done. I have
It hurts to watch, doesn't it?
Yeah.
3 Arcana. Ooh.
I'm gonna just move this to the top so I
Ooh.
remember.
That's a good idea.
Mm. Ooh. Hmm. Oh. Hmm.
It's a hard choice, apparently.
Apparently.
Let's ramp this up. I'm gonna get an unholy scripture aura.
Ah, nice. Is that more Arcana or more Scour?
More zeal.
More zeal.
Plus 2 zeal.
Nice.
Alright, that is my Arcana. What is my building blocks? 5. I need more building blocks, so I'm gonna get a Herald. Because I'm not very good at that. I also have 2 Inspire. So I will keep my end of the bargain and move on from that.
You still have 1 point of influence.
I do have 1 point of influence.
You want an initiate?
No.
Do you have extra zeal?
Extra zeal?
Yeah, like did you You drew your whole hand, but did you still have zeal that you could have used if you had more cards?
I believe so.
Then why not buy an initiate?
That is true. And I can always
Yeah.
sacrifice it later.
Because zeal that doesn't get used to draw new cards is wasted zeal.
Yeah, I can always get rid of him later. That'll just give me some extra building blocks. Okay, that is all of my building blocks. Now is my aggression, which is 10.
Yep, there it is.
Oof. Brayden's gonna take over the world.
Brayden's gonna add 3, move 3, kill 3.
Yep.
Yeah!
Yeah.
It's gonna be me. He's gonna go for me.
I mean, I'm an easy person to kill right now, so.
So you have
And I'm gonna move you there. Sorry, I'm going to you.
6, 5. You can't.
I was
Oh,
about to
you
say,
can't
wait
kill.
a second.
You can't kill till you're done moving.
Alright.
Yeah.
So you have
Also,
6
how
points
did you
left.
move from there to there?
I
He
didn't.
Okay, I just
Yeah.
he
saw
took he
that
took
one.
Yeah.
he took one that he had placed there
He's putting it in.
and
different
put it
places.
in
Oh,
someplace
okay, I
else.
see. I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wah, wah.
Okay. That is my turn. Did I get a did I get it? What did I get? Did I get a disciple? What did I pick? No, I picked a herald because I wanted more building.
Well, so I have 1 scour relic that's going into the pyre.
Ooh.
I have an edict of anarchy, so I get to move 2 blocks.
Is that the one where you have to sacrifice two?
No, I didn't draw that one. I was really hoping I would.
Oh, rats.
2 blocks. One.
Was that necessary?
2.
So that's that. And then I have 2 arcana. So I'm going to take the divine relic. It's just worth points at the end. And then I have 2 influence. Which I shall use to buy an acolyte. And then I have 2 aggression. 1, 2.
I didn't spend my aggression. Again. God,
Alright.
dang it.
So,
Well, I could have. Dang it. That's fine. I could have moved something. I'm not thinking.
alright.
Oh. So you have. Oh, you have 1 zeal,
I
so
have
draw an
1
extra
no,
card.
I have 2. Oh, wait, no.
No, that's Arcana.
Oh, that was
Draw an extra card.
Okay.
Okay. You have 1 Arcana, so take the top card.
2
No.
No, I only
1.
have 1. That's.
So you take and.
Okay.
She
receive
managed
the
to draw
top-
every card in her deck that did not
That
have
did
Arcana.
not have Arcana.
so you take
Somehow.
one and that's
Keep one.
And then that's it.
Take one, keep one.
You get that one.
Okay.
It goes into your discard.
Alright.
Don't forget to get rid of those initiate boys.
Well, I don't have that much influence. Okay.
Is that an Edict of Slaughter?
Zeal relic.
Ah.
Okay.
Edict of Slaughter.
And you have 1,
I'm a paladin
2
of slaughter.
influence.
Yep.
All of my abilities revolve around me hurting good people.
Don't you hate it when you realize that about yourself? Like, oh no,
I am-
That is a
horrible.
subclass from 3.5. Paladin of Slaughter.
Ooh.
No, I'm a serial killer.
Whoopsie.
Who goes first?
Oopsie.
I will go
Brayden
first.
goes first.
Next.
Okay.
Assuming it gets.
Assuming it gets that far.
Yeah.
Well, when Armageddon goes up, we get one more turn.
Right.
True.
Let's see.
Here's a bug.
Yeah, there was.
Wander
Yeah.
around with the table.
Where?
Oh, he's
Okay,
gone.
I
He's right there.
am.
He's right there.
Yeah.
He's on discard.
Oh, look
Yep.
at that.
Alright. I think I am going to get a thrall.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna get a.
Good choice.
Good choice.
Yep.
I would
Now
also-
you have 4 aggression.
4 aggression. Okay. Let's see. Place first, right? If I want to place.
Yes.
Okay.
Place, move, kill.
Yes.
And just to remind you, I would take your initiates and put them in your sacrificial pyre before you forget.
I shall
Then I'm not gonna
never
have any
call them
influence
initiates.
at all. I don't have that much influence.
Okay.
So until I can get a herald, I probably won't be putting those in my sacrificial pyre.
You do want to put your relic.
Yes, I will put my in my discard. Yeah. Or no. Right,
Yeah, in your
right?
pyre.
Yeah.
Once you draw it, you just want to sacrifice
Yeah,
it. It's
okay.
of no use to you.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Let's see.
Do something cool.
Uh,
Something cool. Do something.
you think so? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you should
Should
add
I-
2 onto the Great Road and kill 2.
You know, that's.
That's what I think
was
you should
thinking
do.
about it. I was thinking about it. Just.
Ooh! What do you care, Brayden? It's not like you make use of that aggression.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
Add 2,
Do-
kill
do-
2. He still is in control of.
Yeah, I know. I'm like either way.
Add,
He's still
add 3, kill 1, and you guys are tied for it.
Yeah.
Which means nobody
Which
gets
means
Which
no
means
one
nobody
gets.
gets
Which
it.
means no one gets it.
I don't like this plan.
But Brayden goes first.
But he does go first.
So
But
I don't know if I
that
want to make
means-
him upset.
That means you go after him, though, so you have the ability
Yeah,
to
you can
then
always retaliate.
retaliate.
In this game,
True.
the later in the turn you or in the round you go, the
yeah.
bigger of an advantage you have.
Okay.
That's why going last. That's why it rotates, because going
Yeah.
last is the best, and going
the
first
best,
is the
yeah.
worst in terms of controlling the board.
Okay.
So just something to think about.
Yeah. I just don't know if like. Brayden's been nice to me, so he hasn't.
Yes, but the end of the world is coming, and it's every man, woman, and
Don't
But-
you want
for
your
himself.
cult to be the best cult?
Actually.
I know I want my
Okay.
cult to be the best cult.
Actually, I know what I'm gonna do.
I have the cult of I'd like to be in the swamp now, please.
Oh, you tried so hard.
live here and we will die
It's a
here.
tiny, sad cult, and it hasn't
Now
even
you
made it to
realize
the
if
swamp.
you use one influence to march, then you can move one more with your aggression and finally get there.
But I thought I couldn't move the one that I just moved.
No, you can
you
if you
use
march it,
march.
because that's before you use your aggression.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
That's
if you
why
march
at
it.
maximum you can get 2. One with a
Yes.
march, one with a move.
I
Yes.
see. Okay.
Okay.
I forgot that
let's
that was
see.
one of the options over there.
I have 4.
I mean, in your defense, it's like on the other side of the
Okay,
table from
I
you.
am
Yeah.
going to add 2 here.
Okay, so you got 2 more.
I am going to. Okay, this is the move, right? Okay, I have 2 more. All right, I'm going to. Wait. Actually, I'm only going to add 1. Okay, so I have 3. I'm going to move this one. I'm gonna move this one here.
Okay.
2. Alright, and
Get him.
Got him.
alright, and
What was that?
Sometimes you gotta be weird, man.
right. Okay.
You would be the poster child for that.
I'm gonna move. We will move 2.
Alright.
Alright. Okay. That is my turn.
Keith.
Well, first Keith, that 1 in the plague, and then hand me the plague token.
Okay.
Now your cards. You must draw.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I know I've got zeal, but it did not come out, so that was a bad hand. Oh well. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the Arcana deck.
And you get to keep 2?
I only get to keep 1.
Disciple did not come up, unfortunately.
I don't have a disciple yet.
Oh no.
I think I'm the.
Yet.
Am I the only one who has a disciple?
I think so. I don't
think
remember
so,
if I have
yeah.
one.
I think I'm the
I
only
have
one who
one.
has a disciple. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I might have.
Care to guess what I've got in my hand?
All
no.
creatures?
No, all relics.
Oh boy, which relic do you want?
Well, Keith, there is the
I know.
relic bonus. if you
Yes,
can
I
get it.
know. What do I have? I've got that. That's just an automatic thing. Okay. Don't have. No. Okay. Well, that doesn't really help me a whole lot. But I will take the Scour relic and hope that helps
Mhm.
Right.
at some point.
I feel that.
Okay.
All right, so that is that, and then I've got 1,
Input.
2, 3. I have 3 influence.
Okay. That was an easy choice.
That was an easy choice, and I have
Aggression.
2 aggression.
I will kill you.
That was a promise.
Don't
I will
threaten me with
still
a
have
good
little things
time.
there. I will kill you dead.
But next round, you go before her.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you could kill her before she kills you. Then she'd have to go add to the Citadel, move, and kill
I
you.
was really hoping I would have more influence to be able to take a march, and I was not able to.
Yeah. That's rough.
No real good way to do anything here.
You could just add some.
So I'm gonna add one here and then move it there.
Okay? Then that
That is
is the
my
end.
turn.
Right. This
I
could
get the
be-
token. Is it Armageddon?
It is not, but it is an
Oh,
omen.
nice.
So-
Everybody count up in your sacrifice, in your discard, in your deck. How many relics do you have?
I have no relics.
I have one.
Wait, how did I? Oh. Really? Wait.
I have no relics.
Two.
Oh yeah. I had
While you guys are doing that, I'm going to start shuffling.
How many do you have, Danny?
2,
How many do you have, Keith?
3.
3.
You get it.
You get
Keith
it.
receives
That is worth 7 points of favor at the
the
end of the game.
favor of the Dark Lord.
Ooh, that's a lot.
So now for the omen.
Yes.
Alright.
The player blessed with the most curses by the revelation of the next omen acquires this favor of the Dark One. Curses cost 3 influence to play
So
on someone.
to give,
Can
so the
you-
person
Whoever
with,
has the most curses on
On them.
themselves at
Can
the
you
end of
play
Can you
at the
curse
next
yourself?
omen. Yes, you can.
oh,
Can
Now
you play your
curses
song yourself?
curses minus 1 influence from your hand.
Wow.
Yeah.
But that is the omen, so
Okay.
it's worth 7
Good.
points.
Good to know.
oh boy,
Oh boy.
I know, right?
that is scary. Okay.
Alright.
5 cards. 1, I already won. 2, 3, 4, 5. An extra one. Okay. I will. Does the unholy seal automatically happen, or do I have to play it?
Yes, it automatically comes into play on your turn.
Okay, so I get an extra 2 zeal.
Nice.
An extra 2 zeal. Yeah, all of my cards.
Alright.
Gosh dang it. Braden.
Alright, Brayden.
Oh, nice,
Draw all
Tinker.
your cards.
So that is
I
3
just did the math. I'm gonna
Arcana.
draw all my cards too.
Oh,
Gosh dang it, Lance.
How my Arcana?
I'm not quite there yet.
If I had 2 more cards, I could draw them too.
Okay. I will receive a War Banner aura.
Ooh.
As well.
Of note to everyone, on your turn you can spend 2 influence to dispel an aura someone has an effect, which moves it to their discard.
Okay.
So
Good to know.
if on my turn I want to be like, next time I don't want Brayden to have that aura, I can dispel it and then it'll be in
Okay.
his discard at the start of his
Okay.
next turn.
Now it is my
Now it is your influence.
influence. That's the word I'm looking for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 2 moves. I'm just gonna use those inspires to just go there.
Okay.
Okay, I have 9.
That's 3 curses if you want it.
That is 3 curses. I'm not an idiot.
If you did that, then on your next turn, you would still have 6 influence.
That is true. And who knows when Armageddon will happen?
It could be.
Is that worth the extra 7?
Is that right? It is a valid strategy at this stage.
Is that
Yeah.
worth the extra 7 points? You know what? Screw it.
Would you like 3 curses?
I will place 3 curses upon myself.
A curse upon you, a curse upon your family, a curse upon your cow.
Yes.
Camel. Might as well. I don't know what the heck I'm doing anyway. Alright, that is that turn. It is now Aggression's turn. Which is 10.
Jeez.
So. Let's Let's go to war.
Let's rule the world.
1, 2, 3.
Seven left.
Just wanted the swamp.
Um,
Just trying to get to the swamp.
Yes, my dear Keith. Oh, sorry. 11 aggression. Thank
Why didn't you
you.
tell him?
I didn't.
11
To
aggression.
be fair, I didn't actually say anything. I was debating whether I should or not.
Aw.
So then you have 8 left.
I have
Yes.
8 left.
That's a move 4, kill 4 if you wanted.
That is a move 4, kill 4.
Yep.
Ouch. Actually, you know what? That might be the better play. I'm gonna add an extra 2 onto here, so I'm down to 6. And then I'm going to move 4 and take 1. That is all of my aggression.
All right.
I think you still have 1 aggression left.
Do I?
Oh, yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I do have.
Yeah.
Who will
One
say I would have put 1 more right there then?
Okay.
Okay, I know I will put my cards away.
So, for my turn, the first thing that's going to happen is I have Arcane Madness, which gives me plus 4 zeal
but
Wow.
you
at the
have to
cost
get
of 3 blocks.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
So that's 9 cards. That's 1,
all of your cards.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Sorry, as a side note, I
8,
will get rid of one of my
9,
initiates. I will
and that's
sacrifice
3 more zeal from my hand, and I'm out of cards to draw.
Alright.
So, I'm gonna burn a relic. Edict of Anarchy. I'm really sorry, Kyrie, but you're the only one I can do this to.
Oh
How rude.
no! I mean, at least he didn't kill any of your people. He just
Well,
moved
he can
them.
only move them.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Still a
6,
pain.
7.
but
How
no
rude.
casualties.
7 Arcana.
Well,
No disciples?
No.
alright.
So draw 7, keep 1.
Okay.
What
No.
are you picking?
Oh, but it won't come into play until next turn.
And who knows if the next card would be Armageddon?
Oh, that's
a very high chance.
risky thing to do, but is there a better option?
Armageddon! Do 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 do.
It's a 50-50 shot that that it happens after.
Okay,
this
Yeah.
I am. I'm
After
gonna
my
risk
turn.
it. So I'm gonna take Demonic Advisor. If Demonic Advisor is in play when the next Omen is revealed, the current Omen resolves as if you were the only player to complete its conditions.
Wow.
So if that's not Armageddon and it's not an Omen, and this comes into play, I'm guaranteed to get, as long as this stays in play, I get the Omen when it
Alright.
resolves.
Which means those 3 curses were for naught.
I know.
If
Yeah.
all that lines up, and it may not.
There's a 50-50 chance.
And I have...
It's all, there's a 50-50 chance you also have to think that there could be another Omen.
Yeah.
I have 3 influence. What do I want to buy with 3?
A disciple.
It's a little late in the game for a disciple.
Yeah.
Honestly, last round when I took mine was probably a little late.
I want a
necessarily.
thrall
Not necessarily.
I know, I'm
and an
like,
initiate.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 aggression.
Hmm.
3, 4,
Ah, that's right.
5, 6.
That's right. You can add to
7.
the citadel.
And that is my turn.
Okay.
You need to draw 2 more. Oh,
One.
oh, 1. My bad.
Because you.
Sorry. Hey, you weren't gonna get zeal from me.
Okay.
So you're gonna burn it, but it does you no good.
Yep. Alright now. Alright. 2, 3, 4,
6.
5, 6. And.
And keep one.
Mhm.
Draw 6, keep one.
It is a hat. You know, there has been a surprising lack of plagues in this game.
Yeah.
There's
For
only
how-
one.
For
Yeah,
how
But
many
none of us played it on each other.
for how many blocks are on that map, there is a remarkable lack of plaguing going
That's
on.
a fair point.
And the only one that's been played was a random card
Yep.
one.
Keep in mind that this could be the next card
Yes.
could be Armageddon.
Yes. I mean, none of these really.
I'm so sad about this because the person with the most
Because-
blocks on the field has been arguably very nice to me.
That
He
is the
hasn't, like,
that is the kind of conundrum Danny would have.
This is why Danny cults don't last long.
Fair.
Like, oh, you're nice. You can just pass on through. It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. This is also why I am terrible at Risk. Risk has no way for me to come back from that attitude. This, at least, I stand a chance
It's true.
somewhere in there.
There are ways to win without
Okay.
killing. As
I
long
mean,
as you
I
don't think about
know.
the logistics of sacrificial pyres for your deck.
Yeah, I'm gonna take.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll help me, but.
I feel that.
Big.
I'm betting real big on my demonic advisor.
Yeah. Alright.
Big.
Let's see. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 3 influence.
You could curse someone.
I could for someone. I don't know.
I
if
don't know
it
why
would
you'd
help.
want to.
Don't know why I don't want to.
You could dispel Braden's curse
That won't.
and have
why would
one
that help
left.
me?
It would not.
Yeah, that would further me nothing.
Yep.
My eternal gratitude. It's probably worth something, man.
Hey, your curses might pay off for you. If the next card's an omen, I don't get to use demonic advisor.
I hope that's what happens.
Sorry.
Okay. Let's see. I think I'm gonna take a throw. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna take a throw. Get rid of it. This one. Let's see. And I have 2. Alright. Wait, I have 1 more. Oh, wait. Let's see. I'm going to March. And
Take it, it's mine.
it's mine.
Where shall they march?
And then let's see. I will use my might. And I will add 2.
Curses, I can't rob her of it anymore.
Nope, you can't. Alright. Drop these here. And yep. Alright.
Okay. Let's see how the cards fall this time. Edict of Initiation. Woo! Fanatic. Sacred Relic. Zealot. And a Scour Relic.
Hey,
Well,
that's 1 zeal.
Yeah.
Yep, 1 zeal,
Draw
so I get to
another card.
draw another card, another Fanatic. Okay, Edict of Initiation. When this edict comes into play, add 3 cubes to any of your least populated territories. Well, that's where that goes. I'm just doing what the card tells me to do. And I've already done the zeal. I get to draw 1, keep 1. Treasure Vault. Ooh. 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 I really hope the next one is not Armageddon. If Treasure Vault is in play at the revelation of Armageddon, your relics are worth double their points of favor.
Wow. Nice.
So that's pretty cool. So that's that.
That is pretty cool.
I have 0 influence.
Sucks to be you.
Yeah.
It really does.
It's
It
unfortunate.
really, really does.
Sucks to be you.
I mean, what would you do with them anyway?
Well, I mean, I had plans, but
You
those
could-
plans
Yeah,
came to naught.
they did. That's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. So I have 5 aggression. So let's see. So I think that I am going to add 1, move 2, kill 2. And that's my 5 aggression, and that's my play.
Okay.
Wait.
Danny.
Okay.
Wait.
He took over there.
Oh, okay.
1,
That's
2. Ooh, 2 0. 3, 4, 5. Okay. So, and then I get 3, 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 5. Okay, that's it for the zoo. Okay. And then that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Arcana, and 1 Scour. So that means I get to take 1 extra, right? I get to keep 1
Yes.
Yeah,
How many?
so take 6.
more. So I take
Keep 2.
6, keep 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 for you.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, so that's really cool.
And you get to keep 2.
Plus 2 to aggression.
It was a bad hand for me that go around. Well,
yeah.
not terrible bad, but
But imagine what you're going to draw next time.
yeah. I know I've got a disciple that's got to come up this
Mhm.
next time.
Yeah, no.
And I've got at least 1 card, maybe 2 that have some zeal on them. So
No, your next hand should probably be a lot better.
Oh,
yeah.
Depending.
I want
Depending.
that one, but I can't have all of them, and this does me better. So, okay, we'll put that back. I'm gonna take 2 of the aggression relics. So we'll take that. I get 1 extra influence. Okay, so influence. Oh wow, I pulled up everything with the crappiest influence. 5, 6, 7. So,
That doesn't sound like a crappy influence.
well, like this whole line is zeros, and then these are zeros. So that all comes from this, and then my other relic. So 7, and we're looking at Armageddon being around the corner.
Indeed.
So I feel like I should get some thralls.
Thralls are always great to have.
2, 4. No, 2. That's 7, 5. I apologize terribly, Braden, but I'm going to buy a plague
Mm-hmm.
for this guy.
Sure.
Where's the plague token?
They're over there at the end of the
Here.
table.
I got one.
I have to remember how this works.
This one.
At the beginning of my round, we lose.
Oh, nice.
Right here.
Yes. So that's gonna happen. All right.
Anything else?
And then we've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 8.
8 aggression.
So I'm gonna add 2. No, I'm gonna add 1.
I'm gonna kill 4. And then a march. Yeah.
Kill him,
So
Danny.
4,
Kill him.
5. And then
Kill him.
She already did.
I killed
Kill
them all.
more.
I mean, I can't. But if I get an extra turn, maybe.
You can't go that far.
I marched.
Oh,
So I think we're good. Unless I lost count in there. Did I lose count in there?
did you march before?
You have to.
You had to march before.
You have to march before
Before
you
I
kill.
attack.
Yep.
Dang it. Crud. And now I can't add.
No.
So did I just throw that away? Okay, so I killed, you had how many?
I had 4 sitting there.
So you want to add, then move, then kill.
And you needed to march before adding.
Yes,
Well,
you have to march before.
I guess I just kind of ruined that turn then, so SOL. Unless you guys are
You
okay with
could-
the redo. but-
I'm fine with it.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so you had, and I added 1, right? Okay, so
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 if
add,
you're gonna march, you have to march now if you have any influence left.
Yes.
okay, so I do have the influence necessary.
Okay.
Oh wait, and I took that from, so I still have the 8. Okay, so I do have the influence necessary. I'm going to march there, skis, and then.
All right, now you add.
Yeah.
So from there, so I've got. Two, and then I move.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is dumb because you're just gonna kill me anyway. But I just want to see more blue blocks in places other than there before Armageddon happens. So that was 3,
4, 5.
4. Okay. Now I'm done.
Okay.
And he's just gonna turn around and knock me out of there. But
Okay. Let's see if Armageddon happens.
It is Armageddon.
Okay.
So that, my friend, is yours. So this is the last round.
All right.
what a na.
Okay. Sweet.
So,
So
does the thing that I picked up, the treasure thing, does it actually give me that
Wanna go
effect
first?
now?
No, yeah, I go first.
Well, I think only if you. draw
What
it.
treasure thing?
I'd have to go through my deck and find it.
If it's just worth points,
It says when Armageddon is presented, so I don't know if that means when it's turned over that it's showing, or if it's no, it couldn't be.
What is it?
what is it?
What is it?
Is it a divine relic?
No,
it
an aura.
gives me
Isn't
a
it
bonus.
aura?
Yeah.
Then you need.
I
Then
don't
you
know.
should have played it.
Yeah.
You can.
He
if
barely
you, if you
got
want to
it.
go through your deck to look for it and then just shuffle it afterwards so we can find it and see what it says, that's fine.
The problem is I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
So
If it comes
Last
up,
round.
if it comes up, I will ask my question.
Which is the last round.
nine. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 3. I get to draw all my cards. Go me. I'm gonna play my demonic advisor. Not that it matters. Okay, and then I have to kill 3 of my guys. And I get to play the Edict of Anarchy.
Lovely. What does the Edict of Anarchy do?
I get to move 2 blocks.
Lovely.
You know what, Danny? I am sorry that you didn't ever get it, but there you go.
Aw, yay! I'm in the swamp.
Made it up the swamp.
The swamp cult
Aw.
finally made it to
1,
the
2,
swamp.
3,
Well
4,
done.
5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3.
And the seal only goes to the person that
Six.
has the most there,
Yep.
right? Okay, that's fine.
That's why I'm like, it doesn't actually help you, but like, I tried.
But dang it, my cult is there. You know, they have a
Yeah.
presence. Might not be the biggest presence. I don't ask for much.
Just a little.
Just a little recognition. Little bit.
Right.
Well, it won't matter, but I'm going to take a scour relic.
I mean, it won't hurt.
Yeah, it's a point.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to take 2 of these.
Yeah. It's a good idea.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 aggression.
8 aggression.
Raise aggression.
1, 2. 3, 4, and kill 4.
Wah, wah.
And that is my turn.
Came back. Everything's fine.
Okay.
This is fine.
All right.
What have we learned?
Don't
Nothing.
Wow.
touch the thing that connects to the shiny light.
Okay, I get 1 card and I get to keep it because I have my island.
Yep.
I drew without. Yeah, it's fine. 'Cause I put
That was
all my-
really unlucky.
Well, it's because I got rid of my alkalites because yeah. All right. Sacred relic.
What you doing?
I'm putting my cards back that I don't have any use for.
Oh.
Okay.
He's being smart.
Should have been time.
Expeditiously.
I have 2.
Because it's the end of the world and he wants to be organized when he goes out.
This is true.
Okay. I have 2 influence.
That's enough for a thrall.
Yeah, it is. It is enough for a thrall. So I will probably do that. Oh, this is gonna okay, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 might. Okay.
Take somebody to the knees.
Fair. Okay. Let's see.
You're small, but he may be mighty.
Maybe. Okay. Let's see. I am going to.
You take him.
I know. I'm thinking about it. All right.
Sorry. I
But
mean,
are
you're about to
you-
kill me anyway, so it's fine.
Okay. Let's see.
I was just looking at options she had, and that was one. And the only one that you can really do very much with 3.
Yeah. Well, I have 5 might.
Oh, you have 5.
I have 5 might.
Mm.
Um,
Might still be the best shot. Because
Yeah.
it gets you control of the place potentially.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, let's see.
That's
Okay,
okay. It has
yep.
like 85,000 relics over
okay.
there, so it might not even matter.
Oh wait. I have one. Oh. I have one
You
inspire.
have one free move.
Yeah. Okay. So that's just free movement, right?
Yeah, you get to move a single one of your blocks for free.
Okay.
Oh, can you imagine if Inspire let you move anybody's block?
Okay. Right. Okay. All right. So I'll add one.
What was the other card?
Okay.
Well, in the turn order, each player reveals cards from the Arcana deck until a fiend is revealed. Once a player reveals a fiend, it is placed into the discard pile.
Ravines a field. I love that.
As soon as you ravine a field.
A fiend.
I knew it. Yeah. He just inverted it. I love it. No.
No, you gotta.
I was not saying
I
that
didn't
to
mean
make fun of you, I promise. I have done the same thing, I just really enjoyed how that came out.
Okay.
Once asked somebody if they wanted the stairs checked.
Okay. We're gonna add. Let's see.
Letter inversions and words are always fun.
Okay. And let's see. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm gonna use my inspire to move. And then I'm going to kill these two.
No, Keith.
He did it earlier to me.
Is that you?
Yep, that's me.
All right. All right. Disciple. Yay. So that gives me one scour, one inspire. Initiate. Boo. Supplicant. It's okay. Acolyte. Acolyte.
And it
Balls.
doesn't matter. It's just all.
No zeal.
No
Wait,
zeal.
Where do we put these? Just are these just
So
all?
what I did was, every
Okay,
card that has
well.
a number like this,
Uh-huh.
I pulled out, and then I just started putting the rest of them on their appropriate
Okay.
stack.
3, 4.
Because only the ones with the point value matter right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
With these ones too. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay then. Well, I'm going to keep the 2 sacred relics.
I think Keith might win this.
He might.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
lot of relic power.
Even
It
though he
is.
has like nothing going on.
One spot on the board.
The real question will be if Braden
Okay.
can capture enough of the board to make up the difference.
I have.
Probably. 'Cause
He might.
Yeah.
Okay, I have one inspire. When does that go off?
That goes off before you start your aggression phase.
Okay, before aggression. Okay, so I can hold on to that then. I've got 3.
Could buy a thrall and do another march.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's advantageous for you, but
It's actually not, because I don't have any might showing.
oh,
you could also dispel Braden's zeal aura and prevent him from drawing that many extra cards,
Yeah.
potentially. You can't. I don't really think you can do anything to affect Danny at this stage.
I mean, I'm not really a threat of winning.
You have 2 influence, right?
I have 3
Three
influence.
You could also curse someone so they can buy less, but I don't know if that's going to make a difference for you.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Not at
It's
this point. Not really.
If I were in your shoes, I would be worried about Braden. Braden's got
Yeah.
the 7 favor.
Mhm.
He will probably gain control of the Citadel on his turn, which is worth 6. If he
Yeah.
can capture the old city, that's worth another 6. And he will.
I don't know that he can get to the old city.
I
He can.
cannot get.
Yes, you can. He can march with influence to the ports, and then use a move, and then add there and move from there. And if he gets to draw his whole deck, which I'm assuming he will, he should have roughly 10 aggression.
Yeah.
Because with all your relics and your omen, I think it's going to come down to you 2 for points.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably. Kyrgyz's got some good representation across the board, though.
Yeah.
Mm,
Which is points.
okay.
If Kyria had an omen, she'd definitely be in the running.
Yeah, I forget how much omens are worth.
Yeah.
That's
7.
so
7
freaking
points.
many.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It is a lot of points. Yeah. These aren't worth that much. The ones I'm on.
Yeah. So let's dispel your aura.
We're saying they would go in the discard pile.
Mm-hmm.
And that leaves me with 1 and an inspire, which is just a free movement, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So you could move and then bring him back.
Yeah, there's no reason to.
Yeah, I don't
Because
really think.
movement doesn't help me at all.
No, I don't think there's
So,
anything you can.
Yeah, no,
do at
that's
this stage.
that's gonna be
think
that's
that's
gonna be
you.
everything I can do. Now the question I had was where would it? It was pretty deep. No, very bottom of the pile, treasure vault. If I had to have that showing when Armageddon came out,
You do.
okay,
If Treasure Vault is in play because it's an aura.
Right.
So yeah.
okay. Well, so that's,
Similar to my
so that wouldn't
demonic
have
advisor,
helped me at all.
it would have helped, but you didn't have it out.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, that is then me.
Let's see what I can do with this, you guys.
You, Danny, depending on what you draw, might get to play Kingmaker.
Oh, there's your last influence.
3,
Relic.
5. Okay, so this
You
one.
get an extra 2.
Mhm. So extra on that. And then
You
we've
get
got
extra 2.
1, 2. Oh, and that's all in that. Dang it. I was so hoping that I would have a little bit more zeal than that to be able to help me out, but no.
There is your Arcana.
Okay.
Okay, and then all of those can go. So that's an edict.
Are they all Arcana cards?
That one's an Arcana card, and the rest of these are.
Zealots.
Yep.
Yeah, that treasure vault aura. That and the demonic advisor. If you can play them at the right time, they
If I could
game
have
changers.
if I could have pulled the treasure, if I'd
You
had
would have won.
if I'd pulled the treasure vault like one round earlier,
You would have won.
Yeah.
yeah.
At this point, it's just a point. So. Okay, so we got that.
Right there.
What is a favor worth?
So
7.
that's 3
Okay.
building.
A lot.
That's why I'm like, it's between you two, I think.
Yeah.
Braden, because he can control a lot of the map by the end of his turn, and you, because I know you've got a lot of relics, and you've got an omen.
You have 1 building block,
Yeah.
which is a move.
A 3 because of
Or an initiate.
the influence.
Oh, you have 3.
So that's, you could buy a thrall,
Yeah.
you could curse someone.
At
By
this point, that wouldn't, because like I'm kind of
Well,
towards the end, right?
okay.
So
So here is what you are in the position to do. From everything I can remember about who has what, Braden will probably win if he can capture enough territory.
yeah.
Otherwise, Keith gets to win. You might be in a position to decide who can manage that.
Yeah.
If you spend a lot of your time trying to kill off Braden's people so that he has less people out on the board already and he cannot easily capture the Citadel and the Old City, you will probably allow Keith to win. Alternatively, if you wipe out Keith's only territory he controls and leave Braden alone, I would guess Braden will probably win.
Yeah.
That is the
I
position
don't
you
actually
are
know
in.
that I can do as like very much with Braden's at all.
Well,
Not meaningfully, anyway.
that depends how much aggression you have.
Yeah.
She has 3.
I have 3, so I have enough that I can take that out.
If you were to kill,
Oh, I
Um,
actually have 5 because I forgot I've got the aggression relics now.
if you were to kill the 2 that Braden has in the Citadel, let's see, the Great Road is worth how many? 2? And a 1 and a 4. So, if you wipe out or interfere with Braden's ability to take the Citadel, and or you deprive him of the Black Wall,
Yeah.
he will have a hard time winning. He could still win, because I don't know how much aggression he's going to get,
A lot.
but there's a chance. As it stands right now, what I'm guessing Braden's going to do is he's going to use his aggression to add 2 or add 3 on the Citadel and kill 2 of my guys. And he's going to use his influence to inspire his 2 guys into the ports. He's going to add a bunch there and move them into the Old City and kill my guys off to control both of those. And together that's worth 12 points. Plus he has the Black Wall, which is worth 4. So if you wanted to prevent Braden from winning, you would need to try and interfere with that plan. On the other hand, if you would like to see Braden win, kill Keith's 2, and Braden will probably win.
I mean, I don't really know if I have a preference there.
Or do nothing, and it'll be a toss-up, depending on what Braden does with all his aggression.
Yeah.
5. So what I can do...
Also, if you kill if you kill one of Braden's guys in the swamp, he won't get the extra zeal
Yeah.
from the swamp.
Correct.
Yes.
So you could also do that. Again, a lot of this comes down to if you want
You
to
won't
pick
get
a
that
side
extra
and if
zeal.
you care about who might win.
You could take the swamp, technically.
Yeah, you
You're
could.
not-
Good.
It won't
could
do you
take
any
this
good
one.
though, it's worth 0 points.
Shush.
He just
Like I
won't
said,
get
I
that
don't
zeal.
think you're in a position where you can win, but you might be in a position to
Yeah, I'm
decide
definitely not
who
winning.
wins.
Maybe.
Okay. Sure, I'll play ball and just make it a little bit more likely that they'll have to really duke it out there at the end.
So
Kill. Well, so you've got your inspire. Yeah.
move here, and then wipe these guys out.
Well, don't jump to wiping things out yet, because first you're gonna need to add. And you can only kill a number equal to how many
How
people
many
you have in a
people you
space.
Oh, I
So
did
with
not
one
know
guy there,
that.
you can only kill one guy.
Yes.
Okay, so actually, I can't do anything meaningful with this because
You can
Well,
get rid. You can
do you have
take
any
it over.
Do you have any inspire?
I guess not because I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. If you're gonna try and level the playing field, you would probably want to. How many is the Great Forest worth? That's worth 3.
Oh yeah, I forgot that they're
'Kay.
there.
You've already got that.
But that would eat so much of my. Like,
You're gonna want to add
because he can just take it right back.
2. This is what I would do if I were in your shoes and I
Add
wanted to
2
even the playing
to-
field. I would add 2 to the Citadel.
Yeah.
I would
Okay.
kill the 2 of yellows in the Citadel and
That
kill
makes
1
sense.
in the swamp. Now there is a caveat with this. If Braden somehow does not manage to take the Citadel and I get to keep it, I might be in the running for winning.
Hey, sure.
Just to be perfectly honest and open with you, so
I mean, I'm not winning, so I might as well make
Right.
the end the most interesting that I
now,
can.
I don't know if it'll matter because he usually gets 10 aggression, and that might be enough to just do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
But if you were going to even the playing field, that is how I would do it.
Yeah, I anticipate.
Well,
that,
he doesn't. He has one less zeal now. So,
Yeah. So that's all I can do.
and he has also the other, because
Well, unless he draws it.
unless he drops it, but
And
There
it's
we go.
everything. You're counting everything in all of your stuff that has. Okay.
It has points.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This gives me the +2 zeal.
So draw 2 more.
This
Draw
gives
1
me
more.
the +2 aggression. 2 more. Yeah, it's my whole hand.
Yeah.
Okay. Arcana is 3.
I have to remember that that is a viable strategy, and I need to play towards that.
So towards what?
Being able to play your whole hand.
Oh no!
Yeah.
That key to winning this game is getting your hand
Well, the
into
only
a
one that will
position where you
help
can
me,
always draw it.
With
Yeah.
points wise is going to be this lich. So I'm going to take this
The
lich.
key there is making sure that you have 1 more zeal than you have cards in your deck.
yeah.
I have 9
I just forget what all gives. the-
Influence.
influence.
So you only have 6 because you
I
have
only
3
have 6.
curses.
I will use that to just buy 3 of these. And I have 2 inspire. I do have 2 inspire. Actually, at the beginning of the turn, these 2 die.
Yep.
Yes.
I will use those 2 inspire to move 2 of my lovely individuals right
Yep.
there.
Interesting. This is going to be real close.
Yeah, it is.
And then, how much aggression do I have?
12, I believe.
1, 2, 3,
Oh, he
4,
remembered.
5,
He
6,
did.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13. Okay.
That's a lot.
That
That's
is a
of
lot.
aggression.
Yeah, they have therapy for that. I'm just saying.
You're going to have to add 3 to the Citadel and then kill 3 to control it. Or kill 2 to control it.
Yeah, if you have three.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to add 3 and kill 2 in the Citadel in order to control it.
Mm-hmm.
Which I assume is your goal, but...
Okay, hold on.
Well, he's already
Sorry,
used his spot
sorry.
card.
Please
Yeah.
give me a second. Okay. Placing 5 here. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
All right.
Okay, and that is my turn. Okay, points.
Not me.
Right.
I have 14.
This one doesn't give me anything, does it? No. So, I guess. Oh, do you get one for each of your little guys
Nope.
that's out there?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Just for
8.
territory.
17. Yeah, not
Okay.
bad.
Yeah.
So you had 14.
14.
17.
How many do you have, Keith?
Probably a lot.
1, 2, 3,
No, he's not gonna
4,
tell
5,
us. He's gonna count it for us.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
17.
17, 18,
18,
19.
30.
All right.
Jeez.
Okay, so count, I want to hear where this is all coming
Yeah,
from. So we've
yeah.
got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 17, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Yeah, I couldn't beat him. I was the closest to beating him, but I could not beat
Oh,
him.
it's the ways off.
So if he had not gotten that, he'd be down. No, he still was going to
Yeah,
win.
he was going to win regardless.
I couldn't remember how many monsters from the Arcana deck he had in his.
I had 3. I had the Crone, the Lich, and the Wraith.
Okay,
Those
so
were the only
Zealots-
ones I had from Leafing.
The Zealots are the lowest.
The
ones
lowest zeal.
that give you zeal.
And you can also try and fight for the swamp.
Yeah.
Mazel tov, Braden.
Good job.
Yeah,
It was really close. I will have to say
And then all
MVP
those
of my deck was
Now-
this Wraith.
Did you have...
Huh?
Was it
Who
possible
won?
that you could have
Who won?
not gotten to draw your
Raiden,
whole deck?
aw.
Was there a
Uh,
combination? Did you have...
There is a combination. I had.
Yes, there
I
was a
have
way
enough
that
of
you
these.
Okay, so
Yes,
that you
I
could've-
could have lost because I have a
Yes.
lot of zeros.
Because if he was not able to draw his whole deck,
Yeah.
would have been a
The
very
problem-
different
Yes, it
the-
would
game.
have.
it was almost. Had it not been for this zealot up here, I would have not made it
Yeah.
that far.
Yeah.
If it weren't
Alright.
for the unholy scripture, my zealot and this crone, MVP of my deck is this wraith, giving me that 2 inspire, the 3 aggression, and the
Dude,
2
that's
uh,
awesome. That is
things.
awesome.
I don't think I would have made it as far as that.
Alright, you guys. I think
And
like that.
this is
took the
why-
exact
yeah, it
right
did.
amount of
Oh
time.
right, we're
It
streaming
did.
still.
Hi guys.
Hi guys.
So
Well, for those who may still be watching, and that is why I really love this game, because
Yep.
there are multiple valid strategies
Yep.
to win.
is that the
Yes,
first
I
time
want
I've
favorites.
won?
I think so.
I think that might be the
Nice,
first.
well done.
There might have been a time that I had won long ago, but for the most part, I think that is my
Where's your
first
bag?
win.
My bag.
That is my first win. This is my favorite card now. Is this Wraith? It is such a good card.
Dude, yeah. That's awesome.
So now I have to count again because I counted 2 different numbers. 1, 2, 3,
Oh.
4, 5.
He's crunching numbers.
He's crunching.
Right.
Formulating strategies for the next time we play this in like 2 years.
I know. I think
Yeah,
he's checking the thing.
Is it gonna be 2
We
years?
should
I feel
Thank
like
you.
we played this a lot.
We played this.
I feel like
Look
we
at
play
Tess.
this every I feel like every time we play board games together, we play this.
It's been a long time since I've.
The
Okay.
last time I played this was when Nate was still here.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, Lance.
Yeah, I think-
Look under the table.
What happened?
Oh.
Ah, I found them!
Oh.
For those of you wondering, we found where Lance's first deck went.
Stashed his cards.
How did that get down
Look at
there?
that!
Look at that. that you were so lost.
That wraith is like, as I've said before, is the MVP of my deck.
Yeah, no, we do not play this game very often. This game can take a long time.
I feel like I played
And it
this
takes
like
a lot
at
to set
least 3 times now.
Yeah,
Probably.
it's
Yeah.
a really good game.
We played
It
it
is
a
a good
couple. We played it like 3 or 4 times when we first got it.
Yeah.
Didn't we play it in the game section? The game section at Fanix.
Yeah.
One time, yeah.
I
Yeah.
might try and figure out a way to make it a little bit lighter on the setup next time.
I mean,
Just, like, have
honestly,
some dividers that
I was
just
gonna say
make it
honestly,
easier.
if there was like a way
Yeah.
to be able to just like whoop, and it's set up and ready to go, wouldn't take long.
I'm
The
sure-
long
I'm-
part is getting it all out of the box.
Yeah.
If
I
you
might
made
set up some,
like a wood
card
box,
dividers or
if you made like a wood box or something like that could fit all of the cards in quite easily,
That would be.
that would be very, very helpful.
You could just have little slots
Yeah.
for all the
Little
different.
Missing.
There you go. I'll make one.
I am missing one of my meeples.
I'll just make a little book
You sure?
for all the cards.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 25. I've only got 24.
To be fair, it may have been lost a long time ago.
No,
It is.
no, I had 25 there when we started the game.
Because we count all the things.
Because Keith does.
I
Keith does.
I don't.
So the question is where.
So the other interesting thing here is
Found
that
it. Well done.
depending on how long of a game you're going to play, radically alters which strategies work best.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Honestly, my strategy changed.
I mean,
I was gonna go with another Arcana run because I do love Arcana, but having gotten so many, my first card being a crone and giving me 2 zeal, I knew that I was gonna have to go a zeal route
yeah.
because then my deck would be more efficient and by just like drawing all of my cards. So
Well done.
So
yeah, well done.
Kicked our pants.
I think that might be the first time I've won a game on our stream.
So if you enjoyed that, that is called Eschaton, and it is available to purchase online. Where was it that you saw that?
Let me pull that up real quick. Please give
I
me
know
a
it's available online. We'll have to look and see where we can find that for you. Apparently there are also.
Here, Keith, you can show people what it's
Or-
how to spell the name.
Oh yeah,
It is.
that's not going to help. But
Wrong screen. And
that's not
Wrong
going to
screen.
help either.
Almost.
There we go.
Eschaton.
So
So close.
Eschaton is the name of the game.
If you go to Archon Games, ARCHON Games, you can find Eschaton. Their core game is $60, and they have the Meeples update, which is $30, and Eschaton Sigils of Ruin, which I think is a expansion pack. I'm not
Okay.
sure about that. That is $40.
Has the sound of an expansion pack.
So Eschaton is available that way.
So there you go. And so go check it out. It is a lot of fun.
We pull it out every.
Every once in a
year.
while, and it's a lot of fun to play. It definitely. I'm still nowhere near an expert. Clearly, I think
you
I've
just
played it
gotta-
3 times and
I
I've lost
don't
all
know
3
if
times.
anyone is
So,
an expert at this game.
yeah.
Unless you play it a lot.
Yeah.
I want to
Maybe
see
developers.
someone do a playthrough on YouTube of trying to do this and see what decks they can build.
So
Yeah.
so that's the game. We had a lot of fun with it. Hope you guys did too.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Go check it out. We did get a chance to meet the guys that wrote it and produced it at a Comic-Con here locally, and they're super nice guys. Had a lot of fun with it.
We got to play the demo.
Yeah, I got to play the demo at the con. So that's
Yeah, we played the demo and then we bought it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that should tell you something about it right there.
That might have been the other time I won was. Who
I won.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You did win.
Yeah.
That was. I think that might have been the first time I've won.
So.
Great fun.
So go check it out. Also, just reminder, we'll try and be back to our regular schedule, but it's the time of year when kiddos get sick, and sometimes
Yes.
that does
Season's
impact
changing.
availability.
Yeah.
So with that, we'll keep you guys updated via the Discord server. So be sure that you are a member there and keeping tabs on that. We'll try and update sort of what's happening for the coming week, and you'll know what to plan for. Also, just a quick reminder about the YouTube channel. All of the video content eventually makes it to YouTube. And yes, I know I'm behind, and I'm now 4 videos behind.
No, only 3. 4.
4.
You include this one.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I like how he's already assuming he's not going to get this far.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
He made the decision right now a week
I'm gonna be
before
late.
he uploads them.
but once the videos get uploaded there, make sure that you like and subscribe and ring the little bell icon so that you're notified when things get updated and uploaded.
Yes.
Help us out over there, and you can always go back and rewatch anything that we've done. That, I think, is going to be it for us tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember,
Grab your bats and grab your balls.
There we go.
and if all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a glass house. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.
Where's the out?